I've solved it.
Singing all songs of the good times. We're singing songs of the
Okay.
better times.
We're good to roll whenever you're good to roll.
Only if you get knocked down,
It's
though.
good that you had stuff to do because I broke it. Until now, I fixed it.
Are we fixed? Excellent. Okay. Right. I think that's all tickety boo. Okay, let's get the show on the road, as I say. Let's go back to Bear's map of Cold. Not the map of Cold. Builds everything. That's not only groundbreaking because it breaks the ground, it also is groundbreaking for the game. Fun fact, I'm full of those.
You're very washed out today, Chi. Are you near the sun?
What do you mean washed out? As in,
You're like bright.
I got
Cameras at the right angle of the lamp.
Not only are you very bright, it almost looks like you have a bit of a tan. It's summertime chike somehow.
It's the British summertime, and it's pissing down rain, so yeah, we naturally tan anyway. Few things. I'm going to change this game, so we'll do a bit of admin first. First of all, how Night Watch happens, and I'm not talking about the Terry Pratchett book. I'm talking about the. Oh my god, you have an orange in your mouth. No.
Hold on, I
I
think.
was it?
Hold on, Pack, before you continue, I'm not 100% sure, but I think we may be seeing your map as opposed to ours. Because we have a big ass square that says party, and we didn't have that before.
Anyway, thank you for interrupting me. That is going to be the next bit I was going to talk about, but I'll segue back to what I was going to talk about, which is what I'm going to talk about now. Is the way we're doing the guard duty at night is now, instead of 4 segments, it's going to be 2. Also, when you are sleeping, you will not be wearing your armor because you don't rest in your armor, unless no, it's going to be common clothes, that sort of thing. So if a combat does ensue, you will not be in your armor, and it takes up to 10 minutes to put on certain items.
More for
so
me.
More for you if you're wearing plate. Plus, you haven't got your amigos as well to help you do that. So there won't be as much chance of an encounter, and I'll also give the rolls over to you guys to decide whether there is an encounter or not, and that's done on a D12. On a 11 or 12, an encounter happens. Of what varying degree it is, I don't know. It will be done on a random chart, and you won't know until it happens. I've also, as Vol has pointed out, managed to look into the map a bit more, and apparently there's a key to the top right that shows party. So that's a token I'm now going to use for party location. And I'm going to show that to you because you know where you are, and that's where you currently are. That makes sense. Cool. Are there any questions on anything I've said just now?
Not yet.
The only other question I do have is pertaining to where we'd left off the last session, basically. Had we completed a rest is what I'm looking for.
The way we left it last time is you just started today. So in essence, you've had a long rest.
Okay.
So spare points, hit points, tallied up. That should be back to square.
The question I have, I don't mind these changes at all. They don't really affect me much anyway. But I am just out of curiosity, what brought about the change?
Did some more research. A few videos on running DM stuff.
Oh, and this is how it's supposed to be done, I guess.
It's just stuff that this guy used. I thought that was really nice and good to use. And it makes less admin for sorting out when it's 4 people. And I felt it when I was narrating it. It was like, okay, you wake this person, then you wake that person. I was like, it seemed a bit
I know it
dry.
seems trivial, but do you want to give a shout out to whomever it was that you've been watching? Because, we're on the telly, per se.
You may have heard of him, actually.
Maybe, but I just thought, courtesy for the land of YouTube.
Where credit's due and all that.
Oh, there we go. Matthew Colville.
There you go. Whoever that is, top banana.
He's done lots of videos on DM stuff and things like that, specifically with Dungeons and Dragons. And gone through many of them. Having been this week, it was my week off of work.
I mean, Amber will tell you I will just sit and watch like D&D GMing videos for like half an hour sometimes, just like sat down, just like next.
Who's the dude that's got the big floppy dragon?
Oh, yeah, I know. Oh God, forgot his name now.
You know what I mean, though.
Yeah, if you want to chuckle, the thing that he's particularly done is the crap guide to, and then like D&D things. So like crap guide to barbarians, crap guide to. It's very funny.
I'll have to link me that once we come after the session. Sounds very funny.
It's very, very funny.
On the note of my personal matter of work, next week I won't be able to do a session. Unfortunately, I've got the short straw and I'm doing all the late shifts next week. But it's once every 5 weeks that happens. So it just happens to be my first week back is I get all the late shifts. So that's a welcome back to work sort of thing.
Okay.
Unless you fancy starting at 8 o'clock. I know some of you have got stuff and that sort of stuff. But we can negotiate that.
It's on
Joe
a Saturday.
Cat is the
Which
chap.
8 o'clock?
8 o'clock's an option for me.
But that's what time I finish work. So I'll have to get back, scram some food, get back in the chair. Like, I'll have everything sorted for that when I get here. It's just half 8 and we're looking realistically. Might be a short session. Anyway,
I guess we
that's
can do a session without you.
Just to clarify for point of detail, Joe Cat is the chap that I was referring to.
write that down.
It's very funny. All of his videos have made me laugh. Because all of it is so true. Like, as a long-time RPG player, the things he comes up with is like, yep, that's true.
First things first, most importantly. I top up my beer. Very good.
The barmaid refuses to serve you, a fight breaks out.
Put you in charge! So Joseph, know thy place!
Know thy place!
Anyway, can I have a recap from somebody what happened last time, please?
I'm drawing a blank.
We notes.
Oh, come on, guys, it's been a week.
No notes?
We just woke up.
Yeah,
It's time to continue the day.
Yeah.
Let's go.
What, in real life?
we nearly drowned the turtle, is all I can remember. There was the fight with the
Oh yeah.
like the
We missed
disappearing
the
Mammal.
like savage wizard
Mage.
or whatever. Yeah.
Mage.
And
Mage.
like we beat up all his guys and then he nearly killed us all, which was fun. And Sir
You-
Joseph did most of the work as usual, carried everyone along.
Yeah.
And
Then
then was saved by people that are actually competent at doing things.
and then they all died, and then you lost the duel, and then
Yeah.
we fucked about with some playing cards, and I think that's where we left off.
Um,
Well, you guys did your rest and got through the night. It was the morning we left off. Okay. So indeed it is morning. And much to Frosty's character's delight,
It's raining again.
you wake up to a deluge of biblical proportions.
Oh
There's no wind, it's just bucket.
Rain.
Some of the footprints that the dinosaurs made is now puddles.
Hang
Amber's
on.
character's like, puddles!
We had actually already started setting off for the day when we left off.
Do we
Didn't
have...
come across something, it happened.
No, yeah, we hadn't come across anything yet though.
Could I... That's okay.
I'm at the back.
I wonder why. Mate, if you haven't fluffed up that first roll,
No, it's alright, like, it's fine. For RP purposes, I like what happened.
can I have Marching orders, please, from front to back.
Well, we all know who's in the back.
I've already adjusted for that. That's fine.
Let's put Ordame in the front.
What? Just
With
rub
the-
it in? Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Joseph's
Yeah.
already feeling
Yeah.
downtrodden and like, you know, sort of humbled by everything, and you're like, oh yeah, this guy's clearly better than you.
He wanted it, he deals with it.
Turtle would be in the front as well because he has the magic mushroom.
Oh, talk. Piss sticks. I forgot. I will come to that later in the session. Remember what I discussed with you, Jim, about me
Yep.
finding out about my character because
Yep.
I'm a
Yep.
dumb idiot.
Yep. Yep.
First rule, know your character.
Yeah.
Well, what did you? Was it because of the sheet you used, or
Yeah,
was
it's just the sheet I was using, and
Ah.
I'll explain later to everyone.
Now I'm
it did
curious.
make me chuckle. We identified something new, put it that way. So we've got Captain Autome and the Turtle leading. Is that okay with the Turtle?
Is it hot today?
It's humid and it's raining.
Aw. So, can't have everything. 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Ah, the meatloaf philosophy.
Yes. So, yes, he's up front and he kind of looks over and notices that it's not Sir Joseph, and then looks back. He's like, "What are you doing back there? Get up here!"
I don't have an answer for that. Sir Joseph sort of hangs his head and he's like, no, by rights, this is my place for the moment. I shall adopt the correct stance.
Turns and looks,
Coyote yells at the turtle. The commoners walk in the back.
but he's supposed to be a lord. Cousin, isn't he a lord or something? Why is he in the back? Because I went to bed before they did this duel.
He's just out here, guard.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Mind the ankylosaur. It's fairly gassy.
I'm just
That's
gonna.
what you feed it, I suppose.
I just cough blustily through my mustache.
And continue guiding the way to Camp Righteous.
Yeah. You guys aren't actually too far away from that now. 4 days, I think I remember looking at. Switching back over to that screen. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 2 days away. So going back to the marching order, I have Turtle, Autome. Who's behind?
Coyote, probably.
And then probably Azaka is probably standing with you. Coastal, whereabouts are you in the party?
Coleslaw is going to do another attempt of being on top of the ankylosaur.
Do I notice that?
Oh, not.
Make me a perception check, I suppose.
Damn.
Make me a sneak check. Are you trying to do this stealthily, or are you?
Yeah, I'm at least, I'm aware that the turtle doesn't like it, so...
Make a stealth check then, please. That's on the bottom of your
Alright.
skill sheet. Just above survival.
Wait, this is at the bottom of my... Oh, yeah. Stealth.
Balls.
You
I do have quite good stealth.
managed to tiptoe your way up to the Aclusaur, and yeah, you're on top of it, I suppose.
I just
Lokai kind
lay...
of looks up, but just straightforward and looks around. Is like, something's wrong, but I don't know what it is. And
feel
he keeps walking.
disturbance in the force.
Something's a bit fucky.
The Aclusaur just goes. Brrrr. Okay, I think I've got everyone's marching order there. That's fine.
You forgot Erica.
She's going to be on top of the Ankylosaur with you.
Yeah, I know, but I wanted it noted.
It was a given, but okay. Unless Erica wants to go somewhere else.
I could be checking him over for fleas and lice while I'm at it if you really want.
Ooh. Please do.
Okay. In which case I'll swap those two around. There we are.
Heck, what's one scaly thing from another scaly thing?
So you guys set off once again. Some of you who fought hard yesterday would have been aching quite a bit today. And this is about a week and a bit into the jungle for some of you, all of you. So it's starting to probably drain a bit from your body. Upon your journey, you look around you. It is literally the deluge everywhere. Some of you who are walking on foot would be experiencing a bit of squelch.
Muddy.
Some of you who are really heavy will be feeling a bit more extra squelch.
Imagine walking.
There's a light layer of leaves from the canopy with snake and vines all over the place. They are the bane of probably your existence, I can imagine. You're trying to avoid stepping over, not getting tripped up on them. But there is no wind today. Just give a bit more description of the jungle. The canopy is hundreds of feet high, so these trees are huge, ridiculously high. Dense jungle, ferns are littered around everywhere, and there's even more vines that hang from the trees and canopy. Every now and again you come across some small streams that head off towards the river which you've just come from. Are you travelling at normal pace, which is 10 miles per day, slow or fast today?
Normal, I guess.
However
No.
fast the dinosaur goes.
As fast as I can pull my mudded feet.
Well, you can exhaust yourself, and I'll use that term, picking that term, purpose, and do 2 hexes so you can get there 2 days, or you can carry on at the normal pace and be there in 4 days.
Personally, I say carry on, my wayward son.
Yes, going at double the speed is a good idea, cousin.
I don't want us to be tired when we get there, because
We'll take a nap.
okay, well, so you know what? Here's the deal, though. I didn't mention this before, but yesterday, while foraging, I came across a spider web, one of those big ass spiders, you know.
Oh yeah, those things—they're real nasty.
Aye. See, it had eaten a cat of sorts,
Ah, yeah.
and the cat was hissing at me.
Oh,
Now, remember that pigeon we came across the other day?
yes, I
Yeah.
definitely remember that pigeon.
My point being is, what are we going to find in Cambridges?
Are you sure that wasn't the seagull?
Everything's dead, probably.
Listen, Coyote, please. I know an animal when I see one.
Of course.
Well, here's the thing. Like, and he pulls dirt up and, like, kind of shapes something very quickly. See? There's a little hut. And it's, like, horribly done. Because it was done in, like, I don't know, 12 seconds or 13 seconds. So it's like, blah, blah, blah. See? Shelter. Perfectly fine. Perfectly sturdy. He slaps it.
As it's
It
just
falls
already melting in the rain.
Yeah, it's like no work to it. See, we'll be fine. And he just pulls back to the front.
Yelling from leaning against the ankylosaur whilst we're discussing. I'd like to yell forward. Well, it's awfully bloody wet out here, and I wouldn't mind maybe finding an actual bed. So getting there a bit quicker wouldn't be too terrible.
Lokai kind of does a double take and glares at Koslaw that he's just now realized is sitting on top of the Ankylosaur. He doesn't like that.
Just sitting on the, I'm lying on the other Ankylosaur with like my hands resting, on the back of my
Elbows
head,
down. Like,
with my legs crossed. I'm like, I don't know if it's a good idea to walk twice the pace. We don't want to tire ourselves out.
off.
But,
Off.
and he points at Erica.
Shh. The Ankylosaur is fine with her on there because, as you can see, I'm guessing she's like picking bugs off of it as she finds them.
Struck a deal.
Yeah, this is what is called a symbiotic relationship. Both of them get something. You are what would be a parasitic relationship. You just take.
That's not true.
What do you give the Ankylosaur? What do you give Frank?
Compliments?
Haha.
I'll get off
It's
the
just like-
Ankylosaur now.
There's mints that's called Comply.
I just like picture in the background the Ankylosaur just every now. And that's.
By Sir Joseph.
The thing is, the mustache goes with it. It's like,
'Cause there's no room today.
oh.
And then... Ah, does he really? Do you really have to be at the back? I don't. It seems to be a very gassy day for Frank here. Like maybe you should come up and we let the Ankylosaur bring up the rear.
Well, no, we decided that the peasants and commoners walk
Behind
behind
everything.
everything.
Cousin, what is she on about? With the? I didn't think he was a peasant. I thought he was a lord. Sir Joseph, aren't you a lord?
I am Lord of Damaria.
Well, he's Lord of
He
Damar.
hasn't learned enough yet, so he gets to stay longer over there.
Bloody strange customs, people, weird. He just mumbles to himself.
I think it's a human thing. You know, they're just freakishly long dwarves anyway.
Long
Yeah.
dwarves.
I mean,
He's
look
just
at them. They don't
muttering.
even have a tail.
He doesn't have a tail.
Aye.
The rest of us all have tails. So Joseph, why don't you have a tail?
I'm just perplexed at this. Like my sodden, muddened frame is just like, what? Tail? What are you on about?
Would you like a tail?
Can we get a move on? I'm very cold.
Just fine. Oh, later. I get the. I have a feeling I can give him a tail later.
Wait, you can give him a tail, but you can't give Erica a tongue.
No, I can just change him into something else, to be fair. So I could make him another possum. You're right. That one possum is plenty. What about... Oh, and he's just like talking to himself now, going through lists of animals to turn him into once.
Well,
He'd
Very
probably make a fine workhorse, to be honest.
And then he'd have a tail. Then he'd be like the rest of us. Maybe that's why he's so upset right now. He doesn't have a tail.
because he's not a crocodile.
Ah, crocodile. Good. Then he'll be our cousin.
Yes.
We grow the family. Yes. And the
So
proceeding.
far, I'm suddenly completely on board with this idea.
I agree. It's settled then, loudly saying, when I get the chance, I'll turn him into a crocodile. And then he goes back to the front.
I don't want to be a crocodile. Thank you.
A big crocodile, though.
It's quite all right. I don't really need it.
Are you sure? You'd have a tail.
Listen, cousin, if he doesn't want to be a crocodile, he doesn't have to be a crocodile. He can be
Yeah,
an alligator. He can be an alligator.
Oh, maybe that's it. He doesn't like the way the nose is shaped.
Crocodiles don't have petty class systems, so you wouldn't have to be a commoner anymore.
I'm
She's
Lord
got
of
fine.
Bavaria, thank you.
Anyone else see like there's no problem with this? Like he'd have a tail, he'd be able to eat better, he wouldn't have to wear all of that. I can't, as it's like clang clang.
I'm not so much clang clang, more rustle rustle. It's a.
Oh, okay. I thought it was heavy plate.
No,
You
no,
wouldn't
I'm not
have that.
plated. I've just got.
Oh, okay.
Wouldn't have a horrible mustache. Honestly, it's
Oh.
calculated all around.
No, we have to keep the mustache. I have to try to get him to keep the mustache. I mean, you've seen how my transformations have gone so far. I'm sure I can probably nail it.
Can I actually ask a newbie D&D question real quick?
Yeah.
It's a newbie question, mate. Carry on.
We did not. I do not believe we fully healed after our last combat encounter.
We
Did
had a
that
night's rest though.
Oh yeah, that's what I
We
was gonna
did.
ask. I was gonna ask if the rest actually heals us. It does. Thank you. Knowing is half the battle.
Yep.
The other half is rolling dice.
That's a good point.
Don't let
So-
Rich roll. Jesus.
So Lokai then goes back up to the top of the head of the group and then starts asking Captain Potato if he'd like to be a crocodile. Would you like a tail?
What? No.
Oh, we were just
Why would
talking
I
about
want a
turning.
tail?
Then you'd have a tail, and then you'd have better balance, and you could smack things with it. It would be better. I think humans need tails.
I think we do fine without them.
Suit yourself. If you
Hey,
change
wait.
your mind.
And gesture to point out that it might make pants a bit difficult.
But who needs pants?
Tyone pulls her dagger out. That could be easily fixed.
Azaka's gone over to a palm tree and now is hiding underneath it to avoid most of the rain.
Oh yeah, this has probably been going on for a while. Ah, here I am, wasting the day, chatting away. Off we go then.
Oh, I thought we were walking this entire time.
Multitasking. The spell that I cast requires concentration. So, I don't know.
So in between having deep discussions about tails, you look over and like, where's the Goomba gone? Oh yes.
Ah, that's right.
It flickers with the rain.
Hmm.
Actually,
I'm sure it like splashes in puddles as it goes along in rain.
I picture it doing that. I don't know if it actually does, but I just kind of
We can
picture it
make it count.
cutely walking.
all this talk about tails actually reminds me of something. Erica, don't worry. I know exactly how you feel. I lost a tail once in a horrible accident. See, we were 40 days at sea without any food, and the crew accidentally decided that they had to eat my tail. But you know, it grew back eventually, and I'm sure your tongue will as well.
Her face is glorious.
Iguanas don't regrow tails. Those are glass lizards and skinks.
Oh, stop spoiling the mode.
I mean, iguanas
sport.
don't eat meat either, but coleslaw does. Iguanas also aren't humanoid, so
Or talk.
In fairness to the audience, I did have my fist on my head to say I was making an out-of-character reference.
Mm.
Fair enough. Okay, so you carry on your journey through the morning with an amount of chit chat. And the DM's chucked his pen on the floor.
Cool.
Good stuff. Your clothing gets drenched. It's starting to make the journey a little bit uncomfortable. He's talking. So that's enough.
oh rude.
So yeah, as I was saying, the heavy rain is causing to be drenched to the skin. No amount of armor will help in this sort of situation. Imagine there's a bit of discomfort walking as well. But halfway through the morning, probably about an hour's in after you walk, being led by Lokai and his little Goomba, you come across some weird shapes in the distance. They are not with the jungle in the sense they're not organic.
Weird shapes how?
Like
Statues or
Yeah.
buildings?
Like weeping angels. What we're talking?
Is it that weird little thing that they found out in that ravine in America?
No, it is not an obelisk of metal proportions. These are weird shapes because only a couple of you have these. And there's a couple of tents in the distance.
Sorry, say that again. These are weird shapes because only a couple of us have these?
Tents.
Oh, God, Rich is an orc.
Ah, I see. He clearly wants us to go and murder them. Lokai Reddy's moonbeam. How far away are we?
You're about 100 feet away. The rain
Oh,
is
okay.
making it quite difficult to see through. It is that thick. Even though there's a canopy above you, it just means it collects it and makes the drops bigger.
So there's a bunch of tents.
There's 3 tents in front of you.
3.
Yeah.
Are there any creatures around it too?
Make me a perception check, please.
Are you up here now?
Well, if you guys stop, then yeah.
Okay, good.
This handouts. That's
I mean, you guys are pretty close. It was not until you got close to it you realised, oh, these are tents. That was almost a 3. 18. You don't immediately see anyone in the vicinity.
Abandoned?
You do, however, see a smouldering campfire and a couple of sacks laid around.
Empty
they're
sacks.
probably hiding from the rain in their tents. There's 3 tents.
Yeah.
I would like to ready an action.
Okay.
At the first sign of issue, enlarge Chion. After telling her, of course, that I'm going to enlarge her, otherwise she'll probably pass the save for it. I don't trust anything that we found in the jungle so far, and I'm not going to start now.
Sure, the fact that the DM has a battle map ready.
Yeah, that's
not
kind of a...
This
That
drone
might be
looks
exploration.
funny.
This is a real good looking battle map, by the way.
Something I just dragged from the article, like throwing it in.
That's a pretty good looking map.
I guess we can approach it and call out, see if there's anyone there.
You're free to move tokens, by the way.
I
I'm gonna go.
do my hail of spores.
Okay,
We're approaching
What?
from the south then.
that's correct, yeah.
Right, Crayon yells out in common. Hello, is anyone there?
What's going on?
Through the sound of the rain, you hear nothing.
Guess move a bit closer so I can peek into this tent, see if there's anyone in it. Are they open or closed?
They are, as you see them. What you see is what you get. WYSIWYG. Inside, you see a bedroll, a little side table. That's it from there. You see that, in fact, the campfire is been put out by the rain and is somewhat smouldering. It's like billowing steam.
Okay, move a bit closer. Are there any footsteps around here in the mud?
Make a perception check.
8.
With the current downpour, you notice that there are small puddles, and these look to be humanoid.
Humanoid puddles, you say?
Humanoid footprint puddles.
I'm gonna move more this way, and now I should be able to see better into the tent. Is there anything new that I see? This tent?
Nothing more. There's nobody occupying this one. There seems to be no
Actually-
noises as well.
I'm actually
What
gonna
about
yell
This one.
down to Sir Joseph.
I'm not exactly a million miles from where you are.
Yeah, but I'm guessing like being next to the Ankylosaurus, so you probably can't see much of the situation. I'm gonna go, Sir Joseph, you may want to come take a look at this. We found tents.
You found tents.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to look at the forest around me.
Make a perception check, please.
I would like to roll against a thing on my sheet, which I can't find right now.
You look around you, and the jungle looks very much similar to what you've been walking through all morning. You do happen to notice that noises of the jungle has subsided.
The noises of the jungle have subsided.
Oh.
Interesting.
Azaka, what do you think of this? Ask her.
She goes over to the campfire and puts her hand on the campfire over it. She says, well, whoever it is can't have been here long. And she tells you that these footprints, they obviously seem to be human.
Yeah, but
She's just as confused as what's going on.
Weird, why would they leave all their stuff here?
Something probably killed them.
I'm gonna ready my shield and my whip just in case, and I'm gonna look for these tracks that are everywhere, see if they lead to any particular way out of here.
There is gear lying around, right?
Yeah, there's a couple of rucksacks.
Okay.
That are just laid there. They don't look abandoned. They're just kind of just placed there.
They were taken by something. Something that can melt into the jungle, strike, and then disappear with a smoke bomb.
Something unseen.
What, like those ninja trees you always talk about?
I
No, he's
wasn't
talking about
saying
Predator.
it. You're the one. You
You
saying it.
didn't have to say it, it was obvious. Do I find anything about these footprints, whether if they're all just going off somewhere, or is it just around the camp and no leading away?
They're just around the camp. They led to kind of snappy to it, kind of this direction in the group.
Rich, is Sir Joseph actually staying back there by himself? Is that a...
No, I was busy looking around the jungle. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh,
So the
cancel.
footprints are going this way.
Yeah.
Oh.
Have a look.
The rain
Just
stopped?
the rain, just the audio reset.
So there's now a trail of footprints that goes this way, over here.
Yeah.
Like from multiple people?
Oh.
I hear some drumming.
Yeah, that's it. Sounds like a fucking tyrannosaur.
No, it's just noises of the jungle. Fine.
I look
What
at one.
direction is that noise coming from?
I look at one of the puddles. Gonna make a perception check and look at one of the puddles.
Wow.
They are very much humanoid.
No, I meant
think he
I
went
wanted to
green.
see if the water was moving. Like,
Oh, okay.
Oh, Jurassic Park.
yeah, Jurassic Park reference.
Where is that bump, that noise coming from, by the way? What direction?
You get down to the floor and you look at the puddles. And you notice there is some form of vibrations that are coming there.
Okay, huddle up, team talk, team meeting, timeout.
Team me.
I just look at
Okay, so
What's going on?
Us? Us begin?
As you guys call one another close to each other, you hear some snapping and twigs coming from this direction.
There's a-
You noticed a couple of tribal warriors running towards you.
Oh. Okay.
And you recognise these as a similar sort of cannibals from before. They're armed with spears.
And enlarged shield.
Are they running towards us or are they running away from something?
Oh yeah, I guess that's
Yeah,
a good
can
point.
we tell?
What do you do?
Or are they coming at us, or are they going away?
So hang on, they are coming, what, from out of these bushes?
They're coming towards you. They're here. You zoom
yeah.
out a little bit.
I raise my shield and I get ready
Oh,
for
there they are.
combat.
I make Gion big.
I haven't even noticed these things, the cannibals yet, and I go, guys, I think something really
I-
big fuck off is
Turn
approaching
to
us.
face the noise and
Does-
draw my shield forth.
Okay. Does Kyone accept being enlarged?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeet.
In this time, the cannibals move closer.
Cannonballs.
They're still running towards you.
I'm ready for them.
Yeah, I draw my sword and sort of hang ready, as it were.
I've hidden in the tent and pulled my crossbow ready.
Maybe
Nice.
your artillery piece.
Coleslaw only notices the cannibals now and pulls out his crossbow as well.
Okay.
Bloody hell.
The cannibals begin to start shouting something at you in a language you cannot understand.
Can I, and here's the thing, can I use, I don't know if it's appropriate, but insight to see if they seem panicked?
Yeah, that's a very good thing to do. Yes, they are very much alert and coming towards you in high haste.
In which case, without understanding what they're saying, I step forward, sort of wave my sword as though to motion behind me. Get behind us! Not that they can understand me, but...
I look at Sir Joseph and like such a way like, what the hell is he doing?
What do you think I'm doing? I'm saving people!
You notice that a flock of birds come hurtling towards you. And at the same time, in the distance, you can see about 150 meters away, a large object comes into sight.
How large are we dealing with? Is it
Oh shit. Yeah.
yeah, that big, or...?
It is huge.
Well...
I've popped it on the map.
I look at Coleslaw and I yell, "Hey, that's one of your cousins,
It's
isn't
your
it?"
brother!
It's a very angry cousin.
The tribal warriors just run to the
Oh,
trees.
shit.
Azaka turns around to you and just shouts,
Run!
What? No, we're killing this thing. You have any idea how much meat that is?
I don't know.
Seeing the...
That's-
Yeah, I'm gonna say, I think seeing this huge creature running to... I mean, the Ankylosaur's probably booking it anyway.
The Ankylosaur was very not happy. He's backing the fuck up.
I
am moving the
grab-
token closer, by the way, every time you're not doing something. Just so
I
you can
grab my longbow and I fire an arrow at this thing.
Sir Joseph
an
is...
attack roll.
Alright.
Sir Joseph is in two minds. I'm like looking over my shoulder. I'm like, Ah!
We're fighting.
I yell at Loki. Loki, tell the Ankylosaur to
19.
go after it, to attack it.
I can't, or Chion will get smaller.
Ankylosaur better than Kion.
I don't know. Have you seen how many people Kion's killed? And we're just having this conversation.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
just like
lean forward to that
discussing.
because I'm at large.
Why didn't you enlarge the Ankylosaur?
Because I can't convince. Well, the Ankylosaur isn't my
16.
friend yet.
Okay,
It
damage
gives me
done.
wondering what that dinosaur's running from as well.
Is it still coming?
Oh, it's still moving, guys. It's still getting closer to you. So.
All right, another arrow. Another
Oh,
attack.
you're just letting us. Then I'll chill touch it. Like, if we're just getting free shots on
Can I
it,
do
then
another
yeah.
attack?
If you're doing an attack, this will be the last one. If you guys are going to initiate, stay here.
Well, you think you can outrun that thing?
It does
was good.
50. By this time, the tribal warriors are very much in the trees.
Yeah, they're gone. But as we're still in discussion-free mode, I would like one action before we enter initiatives, and my action would be to. Is this appropriate? Hang on. Let me quickly check something. Ah, damn it! It's concentration. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm going to behind my shield and just using my sword to concentrate on. Point the sword forward, and I'm going to curse the thing with a bane.
Okay, what does Bane do?
Hang on, let me chat it for you. And as it says there, it needs a drop of my of blood. So as I'm using my sword, at the very last moment, I just cut the front of my wrist and splash the blood out towards it, followed by some fanciful inferno. Infernal. Because that's the best language to curse things in.
Yes.
Let's do initiatives, people.
Damn it! I was hoping to get a free shot as well, but okay.
You did run and hide.
I need to ice up.
That's
really.
true. That is a good good point. It did in fact run and hide. I got that. Where's my token?
Yeah.
I gotta select two.
Start good.
Damn it! It rolled anyway. I didn't have my token selected, but it's 14.
Of course, the T-Rex gets 17.
Why the fuck not?
Now bear in mind that this thing that I've just done is concentration. And I'm like, curse? Oh, right, it's right in front of me.
Okay, let me go down the list to make sure everyone's got the right numbers. Kyone, number please.
14.
Coleslaw.
16.
Very good. The mage is dead. That's on the previous combat. Erica.
Have seen. It's already loaded.
15. We've got two of you apparently, so let's get rid of that one. The rain stops. Azaka. Running. She gets an 8.
But it says 10.
What was it? Oh, she's probably added her mods. I read the dice, not the. Good spot.
I have a question.
42.
No. Is it possible to mount this thing?
Of course.
You can attempt to grapple it.
Would that count as mounting?
But you'll need some equipment if you want to, mount it for things.
I'm happy to throw a roll of rope out.
Yeah.
It's already got a nice big grappling hook on, just right for slinging round stuff to make a bridle.
I'm just thinking Monster Hunter tactics here.
Oh, I see.
I feel like the Ankylosaur would definitely be
See, the
included
out
in
of
this
the
fight.
thing, the problem with that is that the Ankylosaur is an idiot, and I would have to cast Speak with Animals.
No, but
Tell it.
I mean, the Ankylosaur will naturally.
Defend itself.
Yeah.
It will in this case. Previous cases, it couldn't give a fuck. This one, it's kind of
Yeah.
like you talked about
Natural
how gassy it is.
predator.
It's gassy, very much so now. What did I get? It got initiative 10, so it may have initiative higher than some of you. Okay. Add the dinosaur. It's a dinosaur. Goes first. What?
Yeah, the T-Rex.
Did you not
goes
see?
first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I was writing these in. I wasn't really paying attention. I was making sure every token's there. Right, Tyrannosaurus. Yeah, Coastal. Yeah. So Joseph. Yeah. Erica. Tyrone. Ankylosaurus. Captain Potato. Not Captain Potato. Zaka. Loci.
The turn order thing is messed up.
Yeah,
by
it's
the way.
completely messed up for me, the turn order thing.
Same for me. It's gone wango very much.
Well, it's okay for me because I
Yeah,
can see it.
as long as you can see, that's all I
Yeah,
actually care
that's
about.
right.
But
There we are. The T-Rex moves 50 feet per turn.
Oh, nice. Great. Fun. Good.
fun goods.
It's a long distance.
Jesus.
And it's going to barrel into Sir Joseph.
Hello.
Oh God.
Oh, no.
It's going to attempt to bite you.
Oh well.
Of course it is. So about that new character sheet then.
I gave it to you. It's in the thingy.
Oh, no.
You're
Rather
shielded and
forgive-
armored up, right?
Oh yeah, I'm in tank mode, but that don't mean shit against this boy.
I
T-Rex.
don't know how strong this thing is, so.
It's a T-Rex. It's gonna kill me.
Oh,
It's all working. I take the first one.
Oh
Oh my god!
You take the first one. Gee, thanks.
Well, I rolled it. I pressed it loads of times and it didn't happen.
Oh,
Yeah, he's just dead.
Christ.
wow.
T-Rex
Rip.
does 4d12 plus 7 damage on bites.
So Joseph screams a little bit. Oh, did you take off it? It won't matter because he rolled a frickin'.
Yeah.
I was gonna say he's baned, but
I mean, you are in the open, and a T-Rex has just come along and chomped you.
Does he get saving
it
throws?
critted.
Yeah, he's dead.
I rolled a natural crit.
which is the only way that Sir Joseph could possibly.
Ah,
Wait, does he get like saving throws or?
There aren't. It's an attack. It's against my AC.
So that naturally hits.
If he
how
was a
did your Bane take off it?
Death
Nothing
saving throws
compared
on
to
that.
that, I guess.
An insignificant amount compared to what just rolled.
So the damage it does is 39 plus 22 piercing. If the target is a medium or smaller creature, it is grappled. Basically, it has hold of you in its mouth.
Well,
He's dead.
Yeah, I was gonna say 39 points kills me.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
just dead.
Plus
So you're-
22.
That's an extra Joseph.
Straight up dead.
It's just hello. Right.
No, he's literally dead.
Yeah.
Like
that,
no saving throws. He's dead.
Wait, does he not get saving throws?
No, because
No,
the
it's an
crit
attack.
makes it. No. He doesn't
rule
get a
is-
death saving throw because he crits, so it's one whole amount of damage, the way we're doing it, which is more than his total hit points. He's dead.
Yeah.
Wow.
Straight dead.
Aw, I liked Sir Joseph. Oh, I never finished my song about him.
Ah,
You see Sir Joseph stand
In
boldly in
fact-
front of the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Can I just correct one small? It's irrelevant in the big scheme, but one small detail for Frosty. I haven't yet breached the critical death hit point detail.
Yes.
I thought it was your total health.
No, it's beyond the
Beyond.
0.
Yeah. So he's
Which is
unconscious.
Yeah, I am at this very moment. Sir Joseph is unconscious, 0 hit points,
And in the mouth of the T-Rex.
and in the mouth of a T-Rex, which isn't helpful.
Because so the total with the crit, the total damage that it does is 32 plus 32 plus 26, right?
Where are you getting the 32 from?
Because we
Oh,
we
yeah,
do
yeah, yeah.
one full dice, and then one rolled dice essentially. But he's doing the average damage, I'm guessing.
No.
So it would be 39 plus 48.
39 plus 48.
Oh, in which case,
Yeah.
yes, I have actually
Yeah.
breached into
You
the death.
you are
Yeah.
You are
it
dead.
it kills you outright.
Just
Yeah.
neck
I'm sorry,
snapping,
but I'm like, no.
spine tingling. Like, one moment he just raises the shield up, he's like, ah, and then it's just, boom.
The T-Rex comes bounding ahead of you, and it does 50 feet per second. And going by Jurassic Park, it clocks in at 37 miles per hour. Sir Joseph boldly stands in front of the T-Rex. And all his gust, the T-Rex bites him. You see the T-Rex head envelop him, and you just see his boots. It grabs him, and shakes him, and throws him to the tree. Sir Joseph's body does not move.
Is Joey okay?
No. He's dead.
The body itself is splattered. There's an arm missing. It is lifeless, face down, in a pool of blood.
Oh boy.
Well,
Well,
Coyote's face changes from wanting to attack this thing to being shocked.
Well, it's not your turn.
I know.
I think that's a reaction.
Yeah.
I think the counter to that is changing underpants. Yeah, Sir Joseph's body is bent at angles that shouldn't be in those places.
I'm just going to point out, it's no longer baned.
Ah,
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
Honestly, the thing should have just ate him.
I lost concentration.
can it throw on the same turn? Like, wouldn't it have to stay in? Wouldn't he have to keep it in Sir Joseph in his mouth?
Okay, what do you want to happen? Do you want it to eat him or throw him?
I want its jaws to be occupied for a turn before.
I will say, even from a Games Master's perspective, the fact that it's busy eating my character this turn means nothing in its next action. It can bite again.
Yeah. It did have a multi-attack. Its multi-attack was to throw him.
Got it.
Oh.
Alright.
Good to know.
Coleslaw,
Well,
it is your turn.
I'm just going to try and dissonant whisper this thing.
Oh, you can actually.
And make it fuck off. If
Yeah.
You,
See, if
Yeah.
I was planning that all along. If only this fucking thing didn't go first.
If
Oh,
that
yeah.
works.
We'll have more time to either run or.
So it needs to make a wisdom, yeah?
Yeah.
11. That fails it, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, because I think it's 12, right? Hold on.
Yes, DC 12. So it fails it. So it takes 3d6 psychic damage. So do the damage first.
12. Fitting.
Do 12 damage. The T-Rex shakes its head to and fro in retaliation for this. And gives a kind of a grunt and a snort. And it's going to move 50 feet away.
Yeah, fuck off, you big ugly.
All right.
What does this last for?
It has to keep going, I thought.
The target must make a wisdom saving throw. Where's the fire ways you?
As far away as possible. I'll be right back as well. That was my turn, by the way.
I think it has to make the save and then it can change.
Yeah.
I think it will just keep running until it succeeds.
No, I thought this was one turn, wasn't it?
So then it just bucks off. Unless
Duration
something
is
hits it.
instantaneous.
I think it runs away for one turn.
Yeah, because the action duration is instantaneous.
Yeah.
So once it's happened, it happens and then it recuperates.
We can keep this thing busy.
Coastal, you still got all your movement, by the way, buddy.
I think.
Oh, he's away, isn't he?
Yeah.
Good timing.
Because
Well,
I think he
first thing who
believed
was
that that
next
would.
in the queue was going to be Sir Joseph. So let me just remove him from the turn order. Erica, what does Erica do?
Yeah, no, screw that noise. I'm staying here. If it doesn't know I'm here, I'm happy.
So you're going to...
Keep the hell out of the way,
Hide.
thank you. Yep.
That's a roll attached to that.
I'm already in a tent.
But then roll with advantage. Okay, for all intents and purposes, you are hidden. Kyone, what does Kyone do?
Hang on. I have to look up something. Wait. The spells. Okay. I'm going to Ray of Frost it to begin
Okay.
with. The range is 60 feet. That's a good question. Is that
Yeah.
six?
Yeah,
It's
you're
too
fine.
far.
Just
Okay.
corner to corner.
Because that will slow it for its return trip. If it hits. Thanks. Does that hit?
What's that again?
12.
Armor class.
It's just armor class, yeah.
No, that doesn't hit.
Shit.
You give it a cold bottom, but that's about it, really.
In that case, I am going to be behind that big. Yeah. Can I move further when I'm enlarged, or is it just the same? Right.
Just the same.
Then I think I could go over here. Use my action surge to fire another longbow shot. Goes to
Okay.
0. Fucking 1. Oh, that misses.
Through sweat, fear, and rain, it gets in the way of your shot. You hear the hiss as the arrow flies. It doesn't even strike the dinosaur. Even though the first arrow that hit it didn't give you much help. Is Vola back? Oh. It is the Ankylosaur's turn. The Ankylosaur is going to turn around so its tail's facing the dinosaur. And move in a defensive posture. And ready and action. do a ready action though. Captain Automate is going to stand by Coyote.
I am back.
It's you still got a movement, buddy.
Oh.
Just to give you an update, Coyote shot an arrow at it. It missed. She shot a freeze ray of frost. It touched its bottom, and it did nothing to it.
Well, we're kind of
Amber
fucked.
is hiding.
Well, I for now, I'm also going to stay in this tent. I don't know if it knows I'm in here yet, but I did say it was that was my turn, so I'm going to stick to that.
No worries. So it's Captain Automate. Let's see what he does. The only ranged weapon he's got a dagger and it's 60 feet. He's not going to get close to this thing. Captain Automate's going to run and jump over this log and get behind it. Zaka's got a longbow. She's going to shoot it.
That's fine.
She's 100 feet. That's good. 10 does not hit. Arrows in this weather is not working. It sails off into the distance, hits a branch, and you hear it flies off. Total.
All right. Well, here's going for some luck. I drop enlarge on Shion, and I try to enlarge the ankylosaur. So it would then grow to double its.
Can you ping its details?
Basically moves it up into the next stage of beast.
I'm trying to see if there's any clauses in it.
It doubles.
Yeah, it goes one tier up.
Wait.
That should at least give the T-Rex some pause to like,
Yeah.
do I really want to fuck with this?
Doesn't change his attack stats or anything, but
No. Just will have advantage on strength, and it does more damage, I think.
1d4.
Yeah,
Is that it?
extra d4. Hey. So, how fucking does that become huge then?
I just made it one square larger, as I did with Coyote. So Coyote went that big. This thing went from that big to that big.
And I will move over to it and kind of like gently tap it. And just be like, it's okay, buddy.
Okay.
So I can tap it.
It's the T-Rex's turn. He shakes off the headache it had. To come to its senses. Its head raises up in the air. It sniffs through its huge nostrils. And it gurgles as it slowly turns around. And it sees the sight of the ankylosaur that has increased in size. And it just gives an almighty roar. As it moves 50 feet. 5, 10, 50. That's all the dinosaur can do that turn. Coleslaw, back to you.
These trees, are they really big? Because like I can see that the cannibals have chosen to climb the trees.
As I said before, these trees are about 100 feet up in the air. There's branches that come off them at certain points, almost like alpine trees.
I think I'm gonna try and climb one of these trees.
Okay. The
So
big
I'll
green
use-
ones are your
yeah,
trees.
I was gonna go the one you pinged first.
Okay.
So,
So move your
I'm-
movement.
Yeah, I mean, be able to get there. Oh, god damn it. Like this. And from here, while I'm here, I am going to... Oh, hold on, let me actually first check if I reach. Oh no, this is only 30. Damn it, I was gonna blind and deafen the bastard, but I don't have enough reach, so... Oh, let me actually just make sure. No. Okay, I'm just gonna fire an arrow at him.
You don't have another Dissonant Whispers? Oh, that's also 60.
Yeah, and blind and deafen is 30, so...
A light crossbow, are you? Or have you got a bow? I can't remember.
A light cross... I have a hand crossbow. The odds of it doing anything are slim to none, but... So, am I now in the tree, by the way?
You got to the foot of it.
Okay.
Your 15 hits it. The crossbow bolt sails into it and does 6 piercing damage. The dinosaur doesn't even react to it. But you hit it, which is more than some people. Erica, it's your turn. You hear the thunderous footsteps as it comes closer.
I was actually also going to give some bardic inspiration to the turtle.
Okay. A token on there.
Keep it out of the way, because that thing, I mean, I'm only small as it is, and that thing is horrendous.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know why Ione and Lokai are still there.
Oh, I couldn't go any further.
We can't get away. And Lokai wouldn't leave the damn ankylosaur, so...
So you're hiding still, Erica. Yep. Coyote, what do? This thing's barreling down towards the ankylosaur now.
I'm gonna go... Mr. Ordame, get behind that log.
Okay. You're in half cover there, by the way.
Okay.
Not that that matters with a T-Rex.
No, but...
T-Rex
and
does
then
not
I'm
have
gonna
longbow.
fire a longbow shot
T-Rex
at it.
arms.
Actually, how far is it?
T-Rex has short bow.
Right, longbow time. Please be a hit at least. 15.
15 hits.
Right, damage. Oh, plus 4 this time. 9 piercing.
The arrow sails into the head of the dinosaur. It draws blood and it shakes. It doesn't stop its movement though.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. The ankylosaur is going to get in front of Lokai, and it's going to ready an action. And it's just swinging its tail towards the thing, and it's kind of looking behind as it does so. Katamorphs makes his way over to Coastal and goes, yeah, good idea. And begins trying to climb up the tree.
Just look at him perplexed, like, that's not how you climb a tree.
What you do upside down, crawling backwards. In panic, he climbs halfway up the tree but falls down again.
Yeah, that's not how you climb a bloody tree.
As Zaka lines up a bow, she breathes in and out slowly. She aims for the eye of the dinosaur.
By the way, isn't it easier to hit large creatures like that? Okay.
Still got an armor class. 19 hits. Just 3 piercing damage. This thing's got a few ammos in it now. Total.
I'm gonna blind it.
Is that a wisdom save against or charisma save for the Tyro?
Oh fuck! It's a con save. Yeah.
Oh.
Never mind.
Do you still want to do that?
Yeah. That's all I got.
Could fail it, as it
It
does.
fails.
Holy shit.
Nice.
So you're blinding it, yeah?
Yeah. So now just things just go dark, and it sees little Goombas with middle fingers. Hopefully the blackness takes. And Lokai's gotta move. Am I close enough to hit it with that? It's 30 feet. Oh, where's my ruler?
Yeah, corner to corner, yeah.
Oh, I do hit. Okay, good. Then I'm gonna fuck off a bit.
Waddle, waddle, waddle. Turtle waddle away. Rich, for your new character, have you considered a Dragonborn? Then you too can have a tail and be one of our cousins.
I don't need to.
And
Good
that
tale
was
of
my
tales. Is that your turn, Lokai?
That is, yes.
And I'm gonna have to make some adjustments to this song.
Yeah,
Or
thank
make
Yeah.
a new one. As you turn tail, Lokai, you hear the roaring of the dinosaur. And the ankylosaur stomping and swooshing its tail. The T-Rex, does it take a con save?
The end of each
At the end.
turn.
Okay, so what does that mean for movement on blindness then? Let's look at conditions. PHB.
I'm not sure on that one. That would
You
really
can't do
suck.
things and not knowing.
Yeah. Usually I know.
Blindness seems pretty bad.
Well, the thing is that, like, I was like, oh, I'll never use this. And I'm like, wait a minute. That's not a terrible idea.
Yeah, it's the exact same I have, but I wasn't in range, and I was not about to get in range.
No, but see, if you now cast... Oh, wait, can they hear? I don't know if they can hear.
Yeah, they can
yeah,
hear.
they're very perceptive.
Okay, then you should probably cast Deafness.
Yeah, not.
A blinded creature can't see and automatically fails any ability check that it requires. Sight. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, so it can still move its movement. It just has
Okay.
disadvantage.
Does it know where to go?
Oh, it knows the direction to go. It can smell.
And there's a big-ass fucking dino right next to it now.
So it's going to make an attack with disadvantage.
Didn't the other thing have an attack ready as well?
It does. It's going to do that first. So, 15. That's in its armor class afterwards. So remember that. Ankylosaurus is going to do an attack with a tail attack.
Yeah, boy.
See what it does. It's got advantage on this. 16 hits his armor class, so it does 16 points of damage. The big pummel on the end of its tail strikes the side
What's
of
a
the
D4?
dinosaur. Takes 20 points of damage. The dino,
It needs a D4 as well, yeah.
That he did
the Tyrannosaur screams in pain as it takes the impact of this and snopes back in retaliation. It bites and hits the Ankylosaur. I don't think it's the armor class Ankylosaur. It does hit and does the damage, which is 29 piercing damage.
Jesus.
It grapples onto the side of the hide of the Ankylosaur and is grappled.
No, it's only if it's medium or smaller.
Oh, there you go.
That is.
Can't
That
Not
is
a
not
medium
medium anymore.
No, but it never was medium, was it?
No, it's a large.
Isn't the humanoid medium normally?
It
You
then
tried.
It then attacks with its tail because it has multi-attack. Hits and does a further 24 damage.
+4, if I'm not mistaken.
Plus D4. Is it D4 or just plus 4? Let's just call it 4.
No, the
That's for the Ankylosaur.
Ankylosaur gets
Oh,
plus
okay.
4 extra damage.
Yeah, that's what I.
Yeah, he did that.
For
Yeah,
the
this
is
D4,
the Tyro.
Not just +4.
You got mixed up.
Oh, I thought that. Oh no,
No,
it's
no,
just,
no.
oh, never mind.
The Yankosaur feels the bite and kind of gives a grunt and a wail, and then the tail comes around and slams the side of it, knocking it. The Yankosaur is bloodied. Coleslaw.
Well, first of all, I'ma climb this tree. Which I don't know if you need me to do a check for it.
I believe climbing does make a check.
Yeah, I always nail these checks, so obviously I'm gonna fail it this time. What do you want, athletics or acrobatics?
Just looking it up now, can't remember. If anybody else fancies searching as well at the same time, that'd be great. Strength check, athletics.
Athletics it is.
You find ease with this, and you probably chuckle at Automate as he's on his bottom watching you climb up.
No, it's not. He's not in the mind of chuckling at the moment. He then yells to Erica, "You know, Erica, we could really use some of that firepower you have." I mean, she literally has like a fucking elephant rifle.
Yeah.
Um.
She also will get eaten in one bite.
Yeah, but like long range. It's a thing.
Well, it's Erica's character. She can do what she
Yeah,
wants.
no, definitely. I'm not judging.
But also,
But coleslaw is, and he is going to give Erica bardic inspiration. In fact,
how long does
and-
bardic inspiration last for?
I think it only lasts for one turn. Let me check.
A minute.
Oh yeah, a minute. So
In which case, I've still got it from the last one that it gave us at the beginning. Because a minute is 10 rounds.
Yeah.
well, yeah, but
Yeah, maybe.
I didn't give you. Wait, I didn't give you bardic inspiration, did I?
think you
Yeah,
did.
you know,
Yeah,
people
it's a start.
Hmm.
You
No,
give it to Erica.
no, I gave it to you.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
You're right,
Yes.
you
Oh yeah, I've got a little thingy on.
Yeah.
Okay, well, now we both have it.
Yeah, and
Nice.
I am going to crossbow the bastard.
Okay, it'll be with
Ooh.
disadvantage because you're climbing a tree.
Well,
Still
I thought I was
climbing.
already in the tree.
It's a trunk. They're hundreds of feet high.
Okay, fair enough. Damn it, I hit it at 20 as well.
The crossbow bolt. You got one hand on the tree. The crossbow bolt sails into the trunk, possibly just above where Sir Joseph is, and hits the shield.
Of course,
Even death.
as it is.
It is Erica's turn.
Yep, in which case, yes, I'm going to stick my head out of the flap of this tent, line up a shot, because I always start the day by setting up my arcane magic wielding bow. I'm going to launch the rocket launcher.
With advantage.
Say hello to my little friend.
Advantage, it didn't make much difference there, but
19's around.
All attacks have advantage?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
'cause
it's blinded.
So Coleslaw's disadvantage?
Yeah.
What-
Yeah,
count?
that's true. It cancels out.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Oh,
that does
that's
hit.
awesome. Ooh.
Well, hold on, let me
nice.
see how much I did. 10.
All right.
That's a good
Ooh.
hit.
How about helps?
Thank you, okay.
Yeah.
Good. Good upkeep on it. That means the dinosaur is. It's kind of hurting a little. It's got a few things stuck in it.
Mm.
So, is that already keeping in mind Erica's shot?
does a 19 hit?
Yes, it does.
Oh my god. 1919.
Oh, the dinosaur didn't take a con save, con check, did it?
Oh yeah, to,
Needs to, yeah.
at the end
fuck.
of its turn.
So this could all cancel all the damage out.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
Wow.
longer blinded.
Yeah, still got a 19.
Yeah, you still hit it.
still
So wait,
bloodied.
yeah, then the thing
hurting.
didn't. The
No,
the
the
10
10 didn't
hit
hit.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
just took it back on. 12 points of damage from the nuke. You can tell they're talking to each other. What's going on? Secret conversations on cameras.
Sorry, Rich has just reappeared. I was just telling him that the original version of Orc Pub has reappeared, and he says, well, he uses DM Vault, so...
Okay. Yeah, your little stone strikes the dinosaur, and then makes it wounded. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'd like to duck back inside before it sees me, ideally.
Can you cast out Pokemon?
Yeah, that's a very good idea. Actually, I'd completely forgotten about that under the trauma of having suddenly lost Sir Joseph.
Yeah.
What robot are we having today?
Whichever one turns up, that's always the entertainment.
That's the best part. It's fucking Joker Copter today.
Honestly, I think a King Kong one would be nice.
Yeah.
Oh, it kind of
Well-
looks funky like that.
Close,
That's
whatever that is.
Oh god.
I don't know.
That's awesome.
There
I
we
love
go.
it.
Swirly Swirly of Doom. That's always my favourite.
It is
15 hit points.
it's fine.
I think it has 15 hit points if I remember.
Yeah.
Erica. You have control. You have the con.
Can't
Can't
hear
hear
you.
you.
I don't. I can't grab hold of that.
Oh. Should have been. Oh, you need to press the right token. Press the arrow.
Because that's the measuring.
That-
Amber, we can't hear you.
Yeah.
I'm counting. Shut up.
I just realized our fucking healer's dead.
Oh shit!
Hello, good job. You've got a rodent who's also pretty nifty at that kind of shit.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't know that an artificer could do that. My bad.
Yeah. Nifty little background skills, me.
Yeah, shit.
Why do you think I keep trying to hide?
Like rockets and fucking death robots and healing.
And
What more do you want?
But can you grow a mustache?
Sure, she could try.
All over, is
It's
it?
about to say, she is the moustache.
She just twitches a little.
She can just like put her tail in front of her, like.
Always do that the wrong bloody way round. Sorry.
Me too.
That would be a no.
Oh. It just gets and sharpens its claws for it. Kyone.
The only magic I have is that ray, and it's. I'm gonna move a little bit over here. And no, my actions are just no. Longbow shot it is.
That hits.
12 piercing,
Nice.
and then I will move a bit more this way and call out to Zaka. Zaka, I don't know how long that dinosaur is gonna last. You might want to get some more distance. And that's my turn.
The Ankylosaur's turn. It's going to attack with its tail.
Ah,
Crit fail.
wow.
Under its wounds it's taken, it's bleeding heavily. And it's no longer roaring in sort of defense. It's now yelping in sort of pain. Its life is failing.
I know, Frank.
Yeah.
Captain Mortonay continues to try and climb up the building. Can I press the button? Oh, he fails. Captain
Damn it.
Mortonay can't climb today. Azaka looks over to Kyone. And she nods. She's gonna 5, 10. And she's also gonna try and attempt to climb the tree. She can't get past Captain Automate. They're still panicking and can't climb up this thing. This is Turtle's turn.
Alrighty. This is fine. Everything's fine. Turtle's gonna be like, Frank, no!
Why are you going that way?
And then I'm gonna ice snipe it.
Blinded again?
I can't. Well.
Aww.
However, I'm gonna use that D6 to try to hope maybe I get something.
1, 6.
You've got all
Yeah.
great
Fuck, yeah.
15 hits his armor class.
Alright. So how the hell does ice snipe work again? Okay. So it does 5 and then it explodes and does 9.
So that's 14.
Yes.
Nice.
Wait, there's a dexterity save involved.
Oh yeah, I can I think. Hold up. Hit or miss, the target, it explodes, the target must make a dexterity save or take 2d6. So if it makes a save, it takes half.
Wait. 2d6?
So it passes that.
No. It's my spell save.
So it fails. So then it takes to 9. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, right. It
My spell
explodes
save
the
first.
coldest reaction if it fails its dex save. Got ya. Is that your turn? You have moved 5 feet. You can still move the remainder of your 20, I think, or 30, depending how far you can move.
I going to move.
25 left.
Oh no, I moved up 3 squares. So
Okay.
I had 3 left.
Yeah.
So I've moved back. That is my turn.
It's gonna bite. Yanklisaur again.
What a one-trick pony.
I'm sorry, Frank. I'd like to use my reaction.
27 hits, doing 23 piercing damage. The Tyrannosaurus Rex takes the back of the neck of the Ankylosaur. And with a sharp, sudden twist of its own neck, it cracks the Ankylosaurus' neck. The dinosaur shudders and goes limp and falls to the floor. It mysteriously drops to size as well. The Ankylosaur remains motionless.
Oh shit, that's inconvenient.
The T-Rex takes a big chunk of meat in its mouth, swallows it, and then looks at Lokai.
Little middle finger, little middle claw.
Coleslaw. A fat. It's gonna drag.
Oh,
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Coleslaw.
I yell to Lokai, Cousinkin, get out of there, you idiot! And honestly, I don't think there's much I can do.
Not in a tree.
I'm gonna stay in the tree, thank you very much.
I'm pretty sure it can reach you in the tree, by the way.
No, it's 100 feet up. And the T-Rex only has 2 feet, so... I'm gonna
T-Rex arms.
just crossbow this motherfucker. And I'm a fail.
Crossbow just sails and it hits Sir Joseph again.
Jesus.
Shoots him right in where his ass
It's
would
like the
be.
shield, it's just like twang. It's like, fuck's sake, even in death! Erica, what do you do?
Same again. I'm gonna pop out. I'm gonna shoot the fucker.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
Yeah, it does.
Good. I'm
Nice.
also gonna have that bardic inspiration on this one, so we'll come back to that in a second.
Can you...
Good job. I used that bardic inspiration. Let's add 1d6. Is it 1d6 or 1d4?
D6.
It's a D6, but next level will be a D8.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Hang on.
The object strikes the dinosaur, which makes it drop the ankylosaur, not before it cracks off a leg.
Oh,
The T-Rex is clearly bloodied now.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
My little box chipping in as well.
Yep. That hits.
Hooray! That'll be 5 damage then.
Nice. Is that your turn?
That is indeed my turn.
Okay. Kyone, what do you do? Up a tree.
Wait, is she?
No, she failed to get up the first time, didn't she? She couldn't strength it.
I
She didn't try.
to get
You
up the
didn't try,
tree.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to get up those damn trees. Fuck that. This
Hey,
thing's
this
now
is a nice
dragging
tree.
off with our dinosaur.
I've
Yeah,
dropped it
You
now.
fucking bastard.
I'm
I'm
long-
longbowing the hell out of it.
come on.
Oof, 11. That's
No.
The arrow curves as it's shot in the general direction towards you know who.
Yeah. Right, that's my turn. Can't do anything else.
Ankylosaur is dead. Captain
I guess I
Ford
hide
here.
behind a tree.
Okay, that's good. For the last time, consider a potato get up there. He does! He finally climbs up the tree. Captain Autome finally gets a foothold. Perhaps standing on Azaka to get up there. Azaka does the same to try and get up there. She passes. Pretty much everyone's in that tree now. Lokai. The rain is pouring around you. The T-Rex is clearly bloodied and taken a few hits. Your dead friend is against the stump, motionless.
And Sir Joseph is too.
And Sir Joseph.
The ankylosaur, with a limb missing, lays motionless.
Ice knife.
Okay.
It's just the shroom beam.
That is gone.
Oh crap.
Boom.
That hits.
Nice.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh,
So it needs to take a...
A dex save, 13.
No, was it? So it takes the 6 as well. So that's 8.
And then as a bonus action, I'd like to flip it off again.
Okay.
And move it. Awesome.
Nice.
Why would you move closer?
I have a plan.
The dinosaur recalls from the reaction of the little robot that's next to him and the hip, and it shakes his head, and he's going to run away. 5,
You
10,
son of a
15,
bitch! Oh
20,
no!
25, 30, 35, 40, 50.
Again? Oh, because it's
Oh.
running?
It's dashing?
Yeah.
Oh no. No.
It's just moved 100 feet away.
What is the range on my crossbow?
120?
300 and motherfucking 60, bitch.
I don't know what the longbow's range is.
I am big mad at this big bad.
Killed 2 of our party.
Yeah.
It's going down. I'll fucking chase it.
It's
I'll
still
dash.
there, right? It's not off the
Yes.
combat.
Still there. Coleslaw, what do you do?
How do I see?
To
Inspire? Inspire?
yeah. First of all, I'm going to get out of the fucking tree.
Oh, I thought you'd just stay in the tree.
No.
It'd probably be better if you're in the tree.
It's 150 for a longbow before it becomes disadvantage.
What would be better if I stay in the tree?
Just in case it decides to turn around and have a cannibalistic snack.
No, I get out of the tree. Like, yeah, you better run. All brave. But just in case, I think I am going to inspire Kion.
Okay, let's put a little symbol next to you.
Okay.
Bah!
I go. Do you have a clean shot on that thing? My bardic inspiration, basically.
It is obscured by trees.
Oh.
I mean, it's a large object. Yeah, I'll let you have a shot as normal.
It's in range. That's 150 before it's disadvantage.
But I
Is it
think
my
it's-
turn already then? Did I
No,
thought
no,
it
it's Erica's turn
Erica's.
first. But I don't really think she needs the bardic inspiration as much.
She still has it.
Yeah, she didn't.
He's dead.
Oh, you tried to use it as damage, but you can't use it for damage.
No, you can only use it to hit.
Oh. Oh,
Yeah.
fair enough.
So yeah, you can still use it to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, Rocket, it's your turn.
Same
Rocket
again, but this
awesome.
time I'm in charging out because I have had it up to here. This bastard thinks it's going to run off. I don't think that's going to happen. Thank you very much.
I see.
20 hits.
Kaboom! Oh fuck!
19 damage.
What the
That's
hell?
max damage, isn't it?
Okay,
Almost.
Erica, please describe how you imagine your character has just killed this T-Rex.
Nice.
I might not have Wrath of the Small, but this motherfucker meets the Wrath of the Possum. I don't know what the hell just happened there, but apparently I can now single-hand wield this fucking thing, and I have blasted that bastard away. And I hope it's in nice shreddy little pieces that I can sit and nibble on like pepper fucking marmalade, because I am going to eat this motherfucker.
Yes.
Stuff.
Well, let's hope some of the teeth are intact, because we can use those.
Oh, I don't give a shit if I've busted its teeth in. I will take the shard, I will sew it into my leather armour, and I will turn it into spiked, broken teeth leather armour. I am mightily pissed.
Man, are you that upset about the ankylosaur?
Right, I've got to walk now.
Yeah. She's gotta walk. Alright. Oh, fuck.
unlucky did Rich get with that fucking roll?
Crits all the
He's
time,
still
bro.
there.
Every fucking time.
The jungle goes silent and remains silent. The stench of death fills your lungs.
And now we
You're
got
all
it.
heavily breathing as the combat has come to an end.
And then I'm going to initiate it again.
Now the possum's stomping over there. I'm going to jump on that bastard like a fucking
we're
bouncy
not.
castle.
We still.
I throw an ice knife at the cannibal that's in the tree.
Yeah.
Cannibal
Uh,
knows not to mess with me. Thank you very much.
okay. You hit the cannibal, and he takes the hit, and he just falls to the floor dead.
I yell at Loki to leave at least one of them alive so that they can go back and tell their miserable little souls about the legend that is the Dragon Slayer, because by God, I'm going to be famous if nothing else.
We'll have to fashion
Holy
you a
shit.
helmet.
I just have inspiration for the Erica song.
Excellent. There we go. Lokai is going to go to Sir Joseph.
Yeah, I'm going to Sir Joseph as well. And
I am going
start
to.
talking, and I am sad that I didn't get to teach him, or that he didn't learn that class systems are stupid and petty. But he definitely earned my respect today.
I got neat. I'm going to do cure wounds on Sir Joseph.
That'll do it.
No. No.
Because he doesn't really get it yet. Like, oh, Joey, you look a bit worse for the wear. I'll help you out there.
Oh, friend. Cousin, he's gone.
Oh,
Smack.
You look at the body, the armor is rent. Piercing holes puncture it. There's a limb missing, and he lays face down.
but he was going to be the crocodile.
I know he was going to be the crocodile. But hold on, I have to do something first. And, I'm going to cast that as a ritual. And, not let him rot. I think it takes a copper piece. Yeah, so I'll take copper and put it over his eyes. I can't keep it for long, but I can keep it for a little bit.
I'm actually going to take Sir Joseph's hand and place his hand on his icon of Ouija's that's around his neck.
Does anyone have a ruby?
Sir Joseph did.
Yeah,
Well, okay.
he actually did.
That's a good point, cousin. So Lokai fumbles through him and tries to find a ruby. And I'm guessing I find one stuck somewhere.
He's not going to argue with you.
Yeah.
He's going to give it up, really.
There is ruby dust in a pouch somewhere about my person.
There's also
Okay.
ruby in his dagger as well, if I remember right.
Yeah, they held to my dagger.
He held the dagger.
I will pry out the ruby from his dagger. Just be like, he was always on about lighting these on fire. I'm almost tapped for spells. Can anyone light this on fire?
I'll just use if I'm not mistaken, I should be able to just use prestidigitation to do it.
I mean, can we? I don't know
Yeah.
that you can use.
Prestidigitation can make small fires, so that should work.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, my druid crap can too. So
No, I already did it. I'm prestidigitation the shit out of it. Or what's it?
it just burst into flame.
Presti. I'm prestiing this.
Prestidigitation.
As you do so, the gem erupts into fire. It then fades to dust, to nothing. There is a short break in the rain as a light appears from Sir Joseph. And then fades away.
And then I take the earth out from underneath of him. And then I carefully lay it back over him. So that's not a fucking horror shit show, but it's like proper down. And then Lokai spends a while with his pitiful, sad druid powers trying to grow the biggest mushroom that he can possibly grow. With what he has, he will spend time on this, like hours. Lokai's done for the day, like with the traveling. So he just kind of, if someone tries to talk to him, he doesn't pay any attention, and you just see like sweat as he's trying to make this mushroom grow.
Captain Automay takes Sir Joseph's sword and reads upon the sword itself, which is obviously a holy relic for Sir Joseph. Says a short prayer. He's not religious in any way, but he says a short prayer to any god that's listening. And then plants the sword blade first into the ground. Sits there for a while.
I'm gonna go check out the Ankyla sword.
Leave it alone.
But I'll
Leave it
I'll
alone.
stop.
Leave it alone.
I'm going to nip to the toilet and get some food quickly. Let's have a quick break because that was quite eventful and I think we need to decompress from that.
Yeah.
Good send off, though.
So, I take it that we were at the beginning of the session. We were going to learn something new about Sir Joseph's
Friendship.
character.
What was the new
No,
thing?
I'd just been researching what I had access to as a cleric.
Mhm.
Turns out it was a lot more than I thought it was, basically.
Oh, well, that will
Yeah.
come in handy.
He had identify, which meant he could be able to.
No,
clarify
that
magic
one
weapons.
is specific to other. That's what I was trying to say to you at the start
Ah.
via text. But that, as I
Mm.
just learnt, is specific to other cleric domains. I don't have it.
Oh, and I got your message saying it's irrelevant now.
Yeah.
It is a bit irrelevant.
Yeah, a bit irrelevant now.
Let's go for.
Go for
It is 8
drinks.
o'clock. Let's go for drinks. Go for a bio. Meta chat if you want to. I'm not going to say anything as a DM because I'm not going to reveal a little green man behind the curtain. But
Wah.
yeah, okay. Give me a sec.
I'll be right back.
Damn it, Rich.
Don't blame me. Blame the
Yeah,
dino that crit me, bub.
The song was 90% done. I'm going to have to change everything now.
It just, I mean, it couldn't have been any worse. Like a crit on
Yeah.
a beast that got a better initiative than us in the first round. Like,
Yeah.
oof.
Like, if it had, like, if I had 1 point of initiative or whatever more, I could have, like, gotten it to
Sent
fuck
it
off
off.
Well, the
first.
thing is, like, once I'd put Bane on it, I was going to put Shield of Faith on myself because I thought, oh, it's a freaking dinosaur. I'm going to need all the defense I can do. And then it's like, you know what? Have a crit. All right, yeah, that's fair.
So, you,
I'm so sorry, man. But I was like, no. Because it did your total health in damage.
yeah,
And I
but
think that means you're dead.
it did my total health just as its root damage.
Yeah, and
Then
then
the crit on top was, yeah.
took the rest, and I'm like, I think if it does your total health when you're down, you're dead. And it's like, ah.
It happens. It's Tomb of Annihilation. It's going to happen to someone.
yeah, but it sucks because Sir Joseph was a great character.
He was. And I didn't... I'll tell you what, now that he's gone the way of the plank, did anyone catch on to the hidden tee-hee-hee joke that was lying along with Sir Joseph all the time? Well, his name was Sir Joseph or Rebarbative.
I thought there was something about that.
Okay,
It went over my head.
fair enough. That one was a big linguistic twist, I will say. And his life was spent after he became warden, i.e., someone that looks after the
Justice.
laws, and is part of the judicial system. Anyone? No. Have to go further.
I think
No.
people don't understand how much you were supposed to be feared.
Oh yeah, and the fact that all of my skills were I order people around and shout at them all the time. No, nothing.
Nothing. It's over me.
Well, or rebarbative is a different way of expressing dread. Or
Yeah.
and rebarbative are
Ju-
synonymous terms for dread.
You were Judge Dredd.
Judge Dredd!
Yeah.
Oh,
And his name was Joe, which is the first name of Judge Dredd.
Oh.
Huh.
Does that
Well,
mean
yeah,
your character
Joseph
should be
Dredd.
recut?
anyway.
So all along he was a medieval version of Judge Dredd.
That's fair. I mean, but Judge Dredd wasn't a nobleman, though.
No, but I had to pick the right things
Yeah.
to fit the character into place to get all of the.
Fair enough.
You don't
Well,
just
I
get
mean,
to be a judge.
yeah.
Right.
I mean, I'm sure you'll enjoy your Dragonborn character as well.
Yeah, because now you'll have a tail, so you'll
Yeah.
be part of it. However, fuck. Don't worry.
What a way to go, though.
Eaten
I'm
by a
not doing
fucking
well.
dinosaur. Like,
Just a crit hit straight away. I was.
As
I
I,
knew it
said
was
to everyone,
coming.
mate. As I said to everyone, if it's gonna happen, like, how else is Sir Joseph gonna die? All along, his life has been just a series of either crit fails or crit hits.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
there's no middle
This is
ground.
amazing. Like, I mean, when I rolled to see what the encounter was, I was like, right, okay, this is what it's going to be. How can I make this the most dramatic as possible?
kill one of us. Yeah, that works.
What?
Yeah. What the fuck, man?
TOA,
But-
bruv. TOA.
I do not kill players. The beasts want to kill the players, and they want to win.
Oh, don't worry. After Erica's done with that T-Rex, you just wait.
She's going to
I
win
got
this
it.
goal.
If you missed the bit in text, I was explaining that I was taking my dagger to it to carve its fucking heart out to give to Joe.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, can we like retcon the whole ruby burning thing to like put the ruby in the heart and burn it? Can that be retconned?
Yeah,
I accept
Yeah.
that.
I mean the heart's about this big. It is,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
don't
So
know
we
what-
got to like really shove it in the aorta, but like, and then just fucking burst it into
I
flame.
will say the possum will be dyed pink for the rest of the week.
Just
Really?
blood stained.
Yeah.
I think Joe would appreciate that.
As a friend, I honestly don't know what to say.
Don't worry about it.
That was
And put it this way, Sir Joseph, his last words were, "Get behind me, I'll save you."
he died doing what his character would do, so I can't ask for any more as a observationist, as a DM. That was
It's all good.
Yeah.
It's TOA. It's what it does.
welcome to the jungle, people. Okay. So, it seems like you guys are going to make camp here, or not going to do much more for the rest of the day.
Right.
Are we missing? Who's here? Let's do it that way, because whoever's not missing can't actually say anything, so...
Well, hold on. There's only 3 people that you can't see, and that's me, Amelia, and Frosty. Now, Amelia just said she was back. So
You're
that just
talking
leaves,
right now.
that just leaves me and Frosty.
Hello, and both Rich and I have got cameras.
Yeah, that's what I
You
said.
did say that.
Oh,
So, Frosty?
Frosty's behind me. He'll be there in a moment.
Okay, so just Fala. Fala? Yeah, I'm here.
The guy's busy. Okay.
Right, are we continuing?
Uh,
'Cause
if everybody's ready, we can move forward. So after the ceremony of Sir Joseph,
I'm not done.
after the pause of the ceremony of Sir Joseph, Kyan,
Kyone yells out, "Remember, he gave his life for us, and he stood up to that thing. Fearless. I will remember him as a great warrior." And she wipes away a tear and sits down.
Didn't you call him a peasant just this morning?
That was for other reasons. Actually, no, she just doesn't respond.
Kaon has a sad.
She sits down with the captain.
it's just like kneeling on one knee. Like
Yeah, like that.
After a while, he gets up, puts his blade on his arm, and sheaves it. Shakes his head and walks over to. Just walks off and towards the campfire. Zaka goes over and lights a small incense stick and shoves it in the ground. Go on, Sir Joseph. Or ex-Sir Joseph.
Yeah. Hey, calm now. Silly thing, but without wanting to break the spirit of the moment, is there any contemplation of looting the body? Because a bunch of my stuff is on the
I wasn't gonna
saddlebags.
say anything.
I mean,
I'm
You're
not
in the
saying
ground,
anything.
bud.
honestly, I was
know.
I was considering it, but then Lokai just jumped a pile of dirt on you.
Yeah.
Oh
you're
no,
very-
like I'm
He's already buried?
I'm
Yeah.
presuming that my corpse is pretty badly mangled. Just the state of the attack that I took would have ruined my armor, probably buckled the shield in, and twisted my sword somewhat. I'm probably not in any way able to donate things like that, but there is a bunch of Sir Joseph's stuff that was stored in the saddlebag on the Enkylosaur.
Ola,
Yeah.
did I hear you say that you'd picked up Sir Joseph's icon necklace thing?
Put his hand on.
I placed it was around his neck, and I placed his hand on it, so he was holding the icon.
Yeah, I kind of want something to memorize the memorial.
Yeah. You'll have to argue with me about it. Because I won't want you to take anything from him.
Yeah, but
You'll have to justify it.
In fairness, there's not a great deal of stuff. I mean, Sir Joseph, by his form, was essentially a travelling person, so he never carried a great deal of stuff, and he shunned wealth because of his family problems. The only thing that's worthwhile scraping off of his mangled form is a potion of healing. A scroll, which none of you will actually know, because I didn't actually tell you what I was carrying.
Just a scroll of magic.
It's a magical scroll. I can let Mr. Jamie Bowie know about that. And the only other interesting thing would have been the obsidian shard, which I had as a trinket, but that was personal to Sir Joseph more than anything. There's not a lot on him that's worth much.
yeah, well, he's already buried. We can't really take anything.
I mean, I
Kind of
can-
weird.
Well,
Like-
I can imagine that a lot of his stuff scattered all over the place.
yeah, I kind of don't think it would be on him.
Is there anything that was on him that's just...
Those are
It
the
doesn't have
things
to be
that were on,
functional.
those were the things that were non-functional things that he had on him. Were he kept his reliquary of holy bones, but that's if you've got any sort of inclination to him, that was very personal to him. He had a signet ring, which is his family crest. The dagger, which was his personal dagger. And like I say, the only other things, literally his potion of healing, magical scroll, the obsidian shard, and then on the dino, literally just his survival stuff. He was a simple man.
Maybe the ring.
Commoner.
Yeah, maybe the ring.
Leave him as religious icon because that was probably more important. Maybe we.
But you took the ruby off the dagger, right?
I took the ruby off as dagger, and we used that as his final sending.
So hold on. So let's not dig him up because RP wise, I just don't think that's allowable. However, about his ring.
Buried him.
About his ring. The DM did mention he was missing a limb.
Ah,
It's true.
could that be the limb?
Wasn't the dagger on his body?
It was on his finger.
Oh, the
Yeah, it
dagger.
was on.
Yeah, but you took the dagger before you buried him.
Oh, yeah. Where is that dagger?
I would be beside Lokai. He would have just set it beside himself.
So there is an arm on the floor.
So we have to dig him up again anyway
Sorry.
because I
There's
missed
an
the
arm
limb.
in the T-Rex. Correction.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'm guessing that Erica would have found it. Yeah,
Erica would have come across that arm, right?
yeah. I imagine she's like burrowed into it,
Maybe.
like
It's a
just
new home.
fucking ripping it up.
Keep on.
I think I'll take his dagger. Take my dagger and stab it into the ground where he's buried. Then take his dagger as my own. As a memorial.
For something to remember him by.
Yeah.
That is a dagger with a ruby on its hilt.
I know.
I will
Well,
say, it
probably
is
on-
a ceremonial dagger of Ouijas. And they are usually,
Is it functional? Can you use it as a dagger?
oh, it's a dagger, but
Just a
they
dagger, it's
are usually styled. Think Daedric from
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Hmm.
Skyrim.
Point of balance will be somewhat disturbed without the ruby, but I mean,
I thought that was
Oh,
a
don't
good
worry.
thing to. I don't know. Should I not have done that? Like, I figured that would be the way to go.
If you want to pseudo retcon it, I did have like I say, a bag of ruby dust that was for ceremonial burning.
Joseph
Leave
talked.
the,
Hold
leave
on.
the dagger off, or the ruby off.
Hold on.
Put a new one on when I find one.
Hold on. Like Joseph talked about himself extensively.
Like,
Would
wait,
he have objected to such an action?
Don't
Yeah,
forget,
would
you've got a very competent smith who can always put a new stone in.
Yeah, but now I'm starting to wonder. Like, I thought that would be something that Sir Joseph would appreciate. That his own dagger was what sent him.
that's okay.
But-
No, we don't need to retcon that. I think it was beautiful.
yeah,
Okay.
it was a
Like-
very
like-
nice. I liked it as a character send off, so I appreciate
Okay.
that.
Like I
Alright.
said, she'll put a new ruby in.
Oh, it's not about that.
If she finds one.
It's about stabbing somebody with it. Preferably that dinosaur over there that ate him. So you should probably go do that.
Hey, you know what? I swap the dagger, so I stab my own dagger and leave it with him on his grave. I take his dagger and sheath it wherever I keep it. Gotta write that down.
I do
Yeah.
I do now need to find out though, as a postscriptum to all of this adventure, what happens to the 3 incredibly fucking rich
Yes.
I
retainers?
thought about
This
this
down.
as well. I thought
Because
about
they
that as
literally
well.
got all of my fucking gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you what happens to them.
Like they're gonna
I'm
be.
going to leave that as a DM footnote for.
I was thinking about it as well. His retinue is like, well, they probably didn't expect him to come back anyway.
happens to the amigos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they will
That's literally
either
the
be-
first thing I wrote down.
They'll be waiting for him,
Or
or
they
they
will
will be. Well, if they could have very well just left whenever we left, right? If they were.
It depends if what their relationship with Sir Joseph was, whether
Mhm.
they're Sir Joseph squires that he's had from.
Well, don't worry, because
knighthood
if Coleslaw survives the jungle, he'll. I
to
mean,
get the shit
I
out.
can already tell you that the song I had planned for Sir Joseph was already going to be full of all his deeds and stuff. It's going to be more impactful, I guess, now that it's post-mortem.
Yeah, always is.
Anyway, no, I liked the send off and the ceremony of things. It was all very fitting.
And you won't rot for 10 days. You have to
Yeah.
know how much that hurt Lokai to do.
Yeah.
So,
Do you want to know something though? Secret character arc note. Sir Joseph was potentially looking at maybe becoming a leash.
Really?
Yeah. We just.
The ultimate
we
servant
did.
of undeath.
But he hates the undead.
Well, here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
There are
There's so many
sects
branches.
within the
Yeah.
whole. I could go into it, but his thing about the in service of knowledge, basically, to Weejas, allows him to explore the fullity of what it is.
But I know what it is you're supposed to hate after all.
yeah, how else are you supposed to? Yeah,
So,
that's a good point.
like I
In order
say,
to defeat undead, you must become the undead.
if you want to
Yeah.
read up more about it, it's a fantastic deity, and that was actually quite fun playing that. So,
Goddess of beauty.
yes.
So
Anyway, crack on.
Yeah.
I won't
After-
keep you.
after getting the dagger, Coyote walks up to the T-Rex. Oh, the T-Rex is gone? Oh no, here it is.
Oh, no, T-Rex is there.
Finds his head.
It's going to
and
be a
then
big-ass head.
tries to stab the dagger straight through its skull to where she thinks its brain is.
You struggle to pierce its skull. It's a very thick skull.
Yeah. It's a fucking T-Rex.
My head is
Can I do a
large.
strength check?
You can keep doing it, and if you keep doing it, I'm going to tell you eventually make it. But you are covered in blood, and you've
That's
just
fine.
mutilated the head of the skull.
Mutilate the
fine.
bodies.
Oh yeah, that's happening. That's part of it.
And then I take the dagger out, clean it off, and sheath it again, and walk back to the group.
Okay. So you mutilate the juvenile T-Rex.
That was a juvenile.
Yeah, I'm joking. It was a full one.
I was like, no, come on.
Yes, I mutilated it with Sir Joseph's dagger.
So, Lokai is unresponsive. There's this mushroom that's growing out of the ground at the site where he buried him beneath the tree. A stump, I guess. Yeah, the stump's better. That's good. It's good for it. So, carry on, the rest of you.
Automated
Now-
already started the fire that was extinguished.
Did someone kill the other?
I killed one of them.
Lokai said he killed the other one and let the other one go, so...
Okay, I missed that part.
Seeing
Yeah.
as Lokai is unresponsive and most of the others have actually left.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go sit by the fire.
Coleslaw does just kind of like personally just look at Sir Joseph's graves and just starts hymning.
Okay.
Lost in the darkness, silence surrounds you. Once there was morning, now endless night. If I could reach you, I'd guide you and teach you to walk from the darkness back into the light. Deep in your silence, please try to hear me. I'll keep you near me till night passes by. We will fight this evil, and we'll never forget you. I promise you this till the day that I die.
And then he just goes off and sits by the fire as well.
Yeah.
Someone fapping.
Oh, it's clapping.
Oh, okay.
Clapping,
Sort
clapping, same
of.
thing.
It's
Yeah,
an
yeah.
ipping or an apping, but not quite the same. Can the mushroom be weird? Like,
In what sense?
Sir Joseph is shaped?
No, just
Um,
it's got a broad mustache type
Yes,
shape.
yes,
It just spans out sideways.
Yes, that's. That is what I would like to do, but that's going to take hours. So when I'm done with that, I'd like to go to the Ankylosaur.
So, before he actually does anything with the Ankylosaur, Coleslaw is talking to Kyone and Ortome. Look, I know he really liked the Ankylosaur and he's gonna be weird about it, but the Ankylosaur has all of our stuff, so we can't let him bury the damn thing. I'm
Yeah,
just
well,
mentioning this
start
to
taking all the
Kyone
stuff
and
out.
Ortome. Sorry, come again?
What's keeping you from taking all the stuff out? Or off?
He is!
I'll bury him. I can just insta-bury anything within 60 feet of me. Or 30 feet.
Why is it so bad for us to just take our bloody stuff off it before he buries it?
Oh, no,
What?
I thought you were going to harvest it.
Oh,
No, taking the
No, that's fine. Yeah, take the
packs.
stuff. I thought you were going to, harvest it for meat. And I'm like, you're not harvesting my
We have
friend.
No, if we were gonna harvest something, we'd harvest the T-Rex.
Oh,
But
Yeah.
no, that's fine.
I,
That's fine.
I literally was
take our
saying,
shit
but
off.
our stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. No, that's fine. Yeah, I totally misread that. You're not skinning Frank.
Although I go to Kyone, you know, I could turn that tail of it into a proper weapon for you.
Do you actually have weaponsmithing abilities?
No, but I have cunning artisan. So
We
I
do
guess.
have an artificer.
So I guess I don't know the rules of cunning artisan. Maybe I couldn't, but I mean it says I can. Hold on, let me actually check. It allows me to make stuff out of animal bones and shit.
Kaon
see.
looks at him and then asks, "A weapon that will serve me better than this." And she touches the handle of her whip.
Well, I mean, you know, another tool for the
For clubbing things.
yeah.
Or better than this. And she grabs a bag of holding, pulls a greatsword out.
Yeah, so what's the problem in having another one?
Yeah, you can make a club.
I guess. Sure. See
Would
what
it be
you
a
can
club
do.
or would it be a mace?
It says club in the cunning artisan. I don't know if you would. I don't know. Because isn't it spiky?
No, it's not spiky.
Oh, okay. It's steady.
Yeah, but I mean, this is all. He's probably not going to do it anyway because Lokai wouldn't allow him.
Oh, no, I
He's
would not let
he's
you
not
take
gonna
it.
mess with Lokai. He's just kind of like egging Kyone on to do it for him instead.
Just have her go chop it off. And
Yeah, but she's not. She's just like, alright, go do it then.
but yeah, no, get all our supplies off of poor Frank.
Kaon then says, "You know, I wonder who owns these tents and that other stuff around here, and if they'll ever come back.
Sure, the T-Rex poo.
Are there any giant piles of T-Rex poo lying around?
No, there is no immediate piles of T-Rex poo lying around. The Enchiosaur soiled itself when it got bit hard.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm actually gonna rummage through some of these packs. That is allowed.
So I'm not going to argue about it.
You know, when we leave, we should take those tents.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was going to get to. If the owners don't show up.
Upon inspection, Coleslaw, you find from the packs. Let me just write it. I'll do it in loot. In the Discord. Rolling. 5 gems that are worth 10 gold pieces each.
Any rubies?
No. You find 25 gold pieces altogether. 3 torches. An explorer's pack. A mortar and pestle.
Can someone explain what a explorer pack does?
DMG will cover that. Potion of healing ×2. You also come across a onyx orb that has. There you go. A small onyx orb with a maze patterns carved on the surface. Next time for you guys. And on top of that, in one of the packs, you come across. Let's have a look. What appears to be priest robes. About 12 days worth of rations. 2 water skins and a what's the thing that was around Sir Joseph's neck?
Icon.
An icon? Ask you.
Did you guys recover the ring, by the way?
I think Erica's gone to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I've brought back the arm when I was bringing back the heart because you can't do one without the other. It'd be weird.
That creature must have a gigantic heart.
Yeah.
It did.
Are
It
you
had a
now
lot
a
of love
red?
to give.
Are you now a red possum? Like how
If
I'm a
I-
red tiefling for the moment.
If I looked like a walking heart for a moment, then all's the more better.
It's still raining, by the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It stopped temporarily,
Alright.
didn't that?
Blood will wash off fairly quickly then.
DM already said I'm pink for the week.
Until you wash.
I'm actually gonna walk back to the campfire and throw all the stuff down in front of Ortime and Tyone, like
You
Yeah.
found some stuff.
divide and conquer. And I'll no, not divide and conquer. Whatever. Never mind saying that. Except for the onyx orb, for which I am going to shout at Izaka. Oh, Izaka! Come over here!
That
1
holy
second, I'm still
symbol.
doing loot.
Oh.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
And then the final item, which seems to you, Coleslaw, very mechanical. It's a lantern with an eye on it. It's like a mechanical iris that opens up.
Just throws it with the rest of the stuff because he has no idea about this mumbo jumbo. He's sure Erica will figure something out with it.
Okay, sorry, your RP. You said something to Azaka.
I beckoned her come closer.
Zip.
And I kind of just throw, but like a gentle throw, you know. With Jesus Christ.
Just showing
Hey.
her face, because her face pretty much sums up the mood. It's like, uh-huh.
What? What, bro?
I mean, she doesn't really give emotions. She's kind of like,
Yeah.
just some cultins, they just don't show emotion. It's like,
I basically lob the onyx orb at her, but you know, in a way that is very easy to catch. I'm not like,
I choose you.
Yeah.
Just throw a pokeball at her.
yeah.
She catches it with both hands and inspects it towards the sunlight, rotates it around, and chucks it back at you.
I
And
catch it.
shrugs the
with
shoulder. It's like, okay.
Look familiar to you. It kind of reminds me of that thing we saw in the temple.
Ubuntu? No. That's not his symbol.
How big is this orb?
It's 6 inches diameter.
Chunky. Okay.
Yeah, it's a proper cannonball.
I'm thinking I kind of like the sound of that.
Does look like a cannonball, but I know from experience that magic cannonballs just started a thing. Especially not in jungles.
No jungle cannonballs.
Welcome back, Rich.
Yeah.
Wrong headset.
He-
No, he's off again.
Coleslaw's tried looking for magic cannonballs in the jungle before, and it didn't go well.
Wait, didn't you find one last week?
Did we?
Yeah, you found a mage.
We may have.
A magic cannonball.
Well, yeah, that was the fucking joke, though, wasn't it? That's part of Coleslaw's backstory, how he lost an entire party because he was looking for magical cannonballs, but he had misheard, and they were actually magical cannibals. Coleslaw's literally mentioned this to you, this background, like, well,
Yeah,
you know,
I do remember.
that's why he's like very skeptical of there being such a thing as magical cannonballs in a jungle.
Oh. Well, what do you think Erica's been shooting?
Grape shot.
I mean, technically, if I need to, I've got a bag of ball bearings, and there's about 1,000 in that bugger. I looked it up.
So I guess I'm also gonna beckon to Erica to take a look at that lantern.
Do I notice anything interesting about the lantern besides the mechanical iris, which honestly isn't anything fancy from my experience?
I'm like, you're the clever bunny. Well, can you do something with this?
Pink bunny.
You play with it for a while. If you're not doing anything immediate else with it, it's just a lamp with a mechanical iris. Mic check.
Huh?
Oh, okay.
It is what it is.
Kaon also wants to say something when everyone's by the fire. If the turtle can pick it up later. If we come across one of those things again, we should probably flee.
You hear off in the distance, you can't outrun it. None of us are faster than it.
I'm just going to give you all that look.
I can't outrun it. How about that?
I can't outrun it. That's why I hid. Duh.
I can't hide.
Basically,
I'm a little chunky.
if you laid down on the floor and tucked your legs in, you'd be unrecognizable to anybody else. We would lose you in the freaking rotting forest.
He'd probably kick me. Like,
No, you'd just be a rock with some mushrooms on it.
And maybe he'd stub his toe and do himself some damage. Win-win.
You know, I feel like, because I had temporary hit points, if I would have receded into my shell, I would have had an AC of 19. The crit would have killed me. But
That thing would have not cared.
It had +10 to attack.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. It has a big mouth and lots of teeth.
Do you want
When it
to? Do you
jumps,
want
It
to?
does.
I worked this out because based on the roll, it was impossible not to see what it got. But if it hadn't have crit, and here's a hypothetical, if it hadn't have crit, if Bane was active, and if I'd managed to get around before it attacked me, I was planning to increase my AC. So I'd have had AC 19 with a possible debuff of 4 points against its attacks. I'd have had a better than 50% chance of not being hit.
wow.
That's not how it went.
No, that's not
it's
how
just
it
an
went.
original
But...
roll. It was just. Oh shit.
The problem is
attack.
it also had multi-attack.
Yeah.
That was the kicker right there.
Yeah.
It's like, you succeeded one, then it fucks you with the second one.
Yeah, if it didn't have multi-attack, and people didn't climb into the damn trees, we could have maybe killed it before it had killed the dinosaur.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda. I think
Yeah.
everybody played their character how their character would have been played, and I
That's
admirably thank
I know,
everyone who did that.
just like that should have been in character.
Yeah.
Well, but
Both
also
laws.
that's why Lokai was down on the damn ground, because Frank was getting mauled, and he spent this whole time talking to the dinosaur every day. It was his friend. Like,
He might have been done, but you got on with him.
Coleslaw has like whenever things get too dicey, he usually stays back or like gets in a tree or whatever until he thinks like, oh yeah, it's kind of safe now. I'm gonna go down and be a hero and get like a last hit on things.
It's safe to do so. I mean, you preserve yourself, don't you? That's probably why Coleslaw has managed to survive all the journeys that he's been on.
Yeah,
and not other
exactly.
people. You know, if it works for Coleslaw, then yeah, it works for Coleslaw. So I presume the party once. I mean, I've put a list of the loot available on Dungeons and Dragons Discord loot section in the chat. So it's 29 gold pieces, 5 gems, 3 torches, 1 explorer's pack, 1 mortal and pestle, 2 potions of healing, small onyx orb with a maze on it, priest robes, 12 days worth of rations, 2 water skins that are full. Excuse me. Full iconic holy symbol, 10 arrows that are ornate. They have a +1 on damage, and a lantern with a mechanical iris on it.
Can I just share something that's a bit funny?
What?
In my notes that I keep on OneNote, I have a section about the status of my character. And I've got 2 tick boxes that I will tick in and out of as they're appropriate. One of them is rested, so like, rested, tick. The other one is eaten. I'm just going to tick that
So
one.
You put it in there, I mean,
usually that's for when I've eaten.
Well, big tick on that one.
Yeah, tick that one off.
Brackets, including oneself. Sad panda. So yeah, there's the loot you managed to scavenge from the camp.
The party lost the main character.
Is that the dinosaur?
Because I mean, he was kind of like the
No.
first among equals, at least in my mind, just because he kind of made himself that.
Well, never fear. Sir Joseph was here.
That is. I'm telling you, man, that mushroom is going to be
Yeah.
huge. Like, can I make it poisonous so nothing will eat it?
Yeah, if you want, it's
Okay.
I
option.
mean,
I'm
it'd
not
be
going to take any bit of it. It's going to be just a I just want a memorial that's not going to be fucked.
I mean,
Like,
it being poisonous isn't gonna stop things from eating it. It's just gonna take a revenge when it does.
make it very obvious I
Yeah.
shouldn't eat this type. You know what I mean, right?
Give it nice colors. Yeah.
Yeah. Very
That-
bright.
That's why I know this is completely off topic, but when we would do Eve frigate fleets, and Peel would now and then let me FC an engagement, I would always primary the ventures because sometimes some frig, if we came across another frig, sometimes they'd have battle ventures. I would always target those. If people don't remember what the venture was, it was the mining frigate or mining frigate. See, and my Peel would always give me shit about that, but my justification was the ventures, they were yellow, which indicated that they were venomous and thus were most likely the most dangerous thing on the field.
I
The
take it you
ground-
didn't FC often then.
No.
The
Is it-
ground underneath you just disappears, and you are now very.
That-
Going.
That's
Minecraft
a real thing, by the way. I didn't just make that up.
Okay. Well, let's get back to Dungeons and Dragons. The loot's on the table, quite literally. You guys want to comment what you guys want to take from that, or you want to divvy out, etc., or leave? You don't have to take any of it. There will have to be a bit of admin because the dinosaur, the ankylosaur, was actually carrying some of the load for you guys,
Yeah.
which was the
Yeah,
kegs of
that's a
water.
problem.
Mm-hmm.
Including
Well, I have
like
one
all
of
the
those
water
kegs.
barrels.
I have one of those kegs in my bag of holding, I think, but
Yeah,
Well,
there
good
was
news.
more.
Our party got smaller, so
That's not good news.
yeah, less mouths to feed
Yeah,
and water.
The feeding, that wasn't a problem.
I know it's the weight, obviously.
Yeah, we're gonna have to start being very selective about what we bring.
Well, you carry too much gold, it can end up weighting you down because gold itself has a value of weight.
Yeah.
I do need to close the book on Sir Joseph because I was just tidying up my notes. I had planned the eventual death of Sir Joseph, and I had a quote ready.
Oh, bugger.
Oh, for when
Oh.
But
For the
because
day
he
he
just
died.
got eaten.
all we heard was.
He didn't even get his heroic last stand.
Yeah.
Guys,
He made his heroic last stand.
guys, you said about the DM said about having a mysterious glow of light. Maybe that could be his what do you call it? Not the ghost blade or whatever it
Projection?
is. Yeah,
Spirit?
because Joseph can already do the magic ghost blade thing to send an
Oh,
extra
yes.
copy of himself out. Maybe that.
I don't know
Oh,
if
the spiritual weapon.
The spiritual
That's the one.
the spiritual manifestation, yeah.
Can it talk?
Well, yeah, maybe he can like Mufasa in the clouds.
Oh yeah.
Well, however you want to headcanon this or not, here is what the essence of Sir Joseph would have been at his final moment. Ahem. I present you. Blade with whom I have lived, blade with whom I now die, serve right and justice one last time, seek one last heart of evil, one last life of pain, cut well, old friend, and then farewell. And that was his big,
Huzzah.
that case, I'm really glad I brought you that heart.
Yeah.
But instead now it's oh god,
Yeah, just
God, Jesus.
You just would have looked up as this thing came barreling towards you, and it just envelops you. It goes dark, and then it's just searing pain.
Yeah, but there was no chance of heroic quotes. It was just like
It was.
a mouth. Oh right.
I was
It's
standing right next to it when that happened too.
There's probably an instant of
Oh bugger.
yeah.
See, and I was even thinking, like, okay, if he survives this attack, I'm gonna melee the hell out of this damn thing. But then,
Then
yeah, he
bye
just got
bye.
chewed upon it. All right,
Yeah.
that's not going to happen.
That crit was lethal, actually.
Anyway, so I've got to use my quote, even if it's posthumously.
Okay. I think for party purposes and for this session, I think we're gonna
I
stop
think it
moving.
should. Yeah.
Yeah. I think
It's
it's
kind
very
of it.
much let's stick a peg in the ground for the rest of the party. The day would be at camp.
Can I roll dice?
Morning.
If you want to roll, what? Oh, you're rolling new character.
Well, die.
Alrighty. What? How many d6s? It's 4, isn't it?
Hang on.
I don't
Hang on.
dice.
Oh, we've
How
got
are we
dice
gonna come
here.
across a new
go
character
on then.
in the jungle?
Hang
That's
on.
up to me and Rich to sort out.
Hang
Oh,
on.
fair enough.
Pretty easy to do.
Yeah.
I mean,
Um,
especially seeing as he's going with a dragonborn.
Yeah, clearly. I mean, it's already there.
I've already
You just-
determined my character type.
I know
Uh,
what it is. I think you mentioned it before.
I've talked to you about it. I can't point that down anymore. So, how many is it? 6.
Hang on. Let's do this properly.
Wasn't it 4?
It's 4 and take away
You
the
throw
lowest.
one
No,
away.
but like 6
Yeah.
times over. I mean.
Yeah.
Oops, that one fell out. Hang on, one fell out.
Heard it.
Yeah. So you roll 4 and you go from top to bottom.
Right.
So your first one will be your
I can't.
strength.
There's 2,
Wait, no.
a
Hang
5,
on.
a 6, and a 1.
Hang on. I think you let me freely assign them.
Yeah, I did that wrong.
Really?
No,
Yeah.
that's brutal as fuck to do it that way. That's
Okay,
like
let's get-
hardcore.
Yeah, it's what it should be, but
Yeah, that's
I don't know,
hardcore mode. Like assign as
Yeah,
you
I
roll.
think you should just
Let
let
you
him
assign.
assign. Just
Okay.
give
Well,
him the
hang on,
scores
hang
and
on.
let him assign.
So I got a 2, a 5, and a 6 on that roll.
He's gonna get a
Oh,
really weird
crap.
character.
so that's
later on.
13.
Hang on, I've got what's this? 2 3s, and oh no, 3 3s.
So that's 9.
Yeah, so I'll just put in 9. Camera. Hello. Oh, hello. 2 6s and a 4. That's the important bits.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll take that. So that's 16, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll take it. Oh, 1's fallen out. 2's fallen out. Oh bloody hell.
You're doing it wrong.
Hello.
Only we had like a little cork bowl to roll them in,
I
like
know.
down here.
The essential parts are on camera there. The other ones are 2
That
Is-
is 11.
down there somewhere. How many is this at?
You got one more to do.
Have you been keeping track of these? Because I haven't.
Yep.
We've got
Sorry, you got another 2 more rolls to do.
a 5, a 4, another 4, and a 3.
So that is 13.
Thank you. How
Got
many?
One more to do, my friend.
One more
One more.
roll. Right. Oh, pissing hell. Piss off. Get in the roll of oh, fuck off. You know what? Here.
Have a white one.
4, 4, 2.
Oh,
so that is
dear
10.
God. 10. Is it? Yeah,
Okay.
it's 10. All right.
So let me put in. Do you want it in Discord or do you want it in?
Oh, wherever. Just so I've got some.
Alright, let me PM it to you. So you got 13, 9. 139. No.
139.
Nine.
What does that come out as a bonus?
16. Fucking god. Take my seat. 15, 10. There you go.
These are the.
It's above
Uh,
average.
they're all
The nine's a
right.
bit. Yeah.
Nine's a bit whiffy, but right. Hang on.
16's pretty
Let's plug this into a sheet. Oh, and then I apply my racial bonuses to that as well, don't I?
Yeah.
So I can modify by racials. Right. I've got to find out what
The
those
sheet
are.
thing that Frosty sent, that is automatic. So if you just put your race in and all your bits,
Oh,
and then
I'm
it just
using Dungeon Masters. It's
does-
hang on. So what's my? I need to figure out what my important stats are now. Here we go. A guide. So
I suppose the appropriate music for this sort of setting would be.
yeah.
God damn it.
Right. So 9 and 10 are my dump stats, aren't they?
Yeah.
Right. That can go in there. Oh, hang on. How do I? Ah, screw it. I'll just. Right. 9 and 10. Oof, that's really quite. Alright, never mind. I'll take it. And then. My key stat is my 16, I guess. And then I've got 2 13s and an 11. Okay. What does that do? Right, I'll send you the PDF of this to look over as well.
Won't tell anyone else because they don't know. Won't know.
Sorry?
That's a good point. What stuff am I allowed to begin with? Or is there like a GP limit to work to or something?
That's a good point. I mean, you obviously start at the same level as everyone else, which would be level 4. There will be your starting GPs, which can be found in the PHP.
Yeah, I've got that.
Let's have a look.
I'm just there is something I've seen about GPs starting at later levels.
Let's see if you can find that. I'm just looking for a random artifact to give you because you rolled your dice. That's what I'm looking at the moment.
Here we go, starting gold by level. I need to roll more dice. Hang on. Ah. I'm going to send you something on chat, G, which I don't know where this is sourced, but is that relevant?
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
So work to that.
Okay.
Okay. I will have to have a look at the PHP. Okay, I'll do that at some point. Don't everybody talk at once.
What we're supposed to be talking about? We're waiting for you.
I'm going to be here a while. It's not like my character can just portal in. I haven't got a teleport machine.
I'm not going to introduce his character this session. For all intents and purposes, this session is out of session.
Are we done?
I think so, yeah, because it's going to be a while before we can get Sir Joseph online. And I think to decompress...
Sir Joseph online?
Right, Richard online. It's going to take a while for me to get used to that. I've been calling you Sir Joseph. For
I
so
know.
now.
For all intent and purposes, you were Sir Joseph.
I know.
Yeah.
I commit to
Also,
my
I just
characters.
realized I always imagined Sir Joseph as the dad from the what was that cartoon called again? God damn it! He was fucking voiced by Tim Curry.
Huh?
The Thornberries.
Thornberries.
Oh right.
Yeah.
That is
Nigel
very
Thornberry.
close. Like, yeah.
Smacking.
Smashing! Yes, that's very close to personality type. If you must know, the whole concept of Sir Joseph and the pictures I've been using are based on a character called...
You have mentioned
Um...
from a movie about dragons,
Yeah, from the movie
which
about
is
dragons.
very fitting, considering how he died. Well, no, it wasn't a dragon, but you know.
Well, I mean, it might as well have been a dragon.
Yeah.
No, man, dragons are way worse.
Yeah, they don't even have to eat you.
They have legendary actions and shit. It's terrible.
Well, and they're also smarter.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Sir Orin Neville Smythe was the
What?
character.
But imagine if it was a dinosaur dragon, though.
Cool.
Stop talking.
I like the
There's
idea of
GM
Dino
here.
Dragon.
Sorry?
Dinosaur dragons. Crossbreed.
Yeah, dinosaur dragons. I mean, there's other types of dragons. Why not a dinosaur dragon?
Can you just type to me what your class and race is? Rich.
Dragonborn barbarian.
Yes, as it is the way.
Mm-hmm.
But it has to have a tail, because some of them don't have tails.
What?
Oh,
Yes,
that is true.
some don't have tails.
Well, obviously he needs to have a tail. It needs to be a proper dragon.
Well, obviously, because if not, we'll have to kill him right out.
Yeah, that's
Well, I mean,
roll again.
That's the rules,
Do it
cousin.
good.
Sorry.
Do it gooder this time.
Yeah. By the way, while you're all doing that, once he's done with the mushroom for Sir Joseph, he's gonna go and do the same spell on the ankylosaur and put it in the ground.
Frank the tank.
Frank the tank.
Put it in the ground.
And then do the same process he did for Sir Joseph. Just sit there and try to grow this gigantic mushroom with a club in a little hand or something. No, with a tail with a club. There we go. And that'll be Lokai's name.
Giggling at.
Stuff. I'm
Yeah,
allowed to
what do
giggle.
you...
That from the message I sent.
Yeah.
Yeah, thought so.
And also, I'm looking at options.
Okay. Hey, is there any questions regarding this session you want to look up?
Why'd you kill him? Why'd you murder him? No.
You're telling this to the dinosaur because the dinosaur was just not going to
Yeah.
say anything.
I raised the dinosaur. No.
DM, can I call you DM? Why are you gay?
What are you? Oh yeah, and after that, whatever's not been taken off that corpse, it doesn't even get mushroomed. It's just like I turn it into sludge.
Just goo.
Yeah, it's like you get nothing.
There are slime mold.
Oh, dear corpse.
Yeah, bones, all of it. And if you want to make me take all night to do it, I'll take the exhaustion the next day to do that because Druidcraft doesn't really do that. But I think that's fitting. Kill my Frank and Sir Joseph.
Excuse me.
All the books.
Tell me about it. Why can't I access my Tomb of Annihilation folder? Anyone? Answers on a postcard?
What?
My Windows Explorer isn't allowing me to open my...
Well,
Your
because it knows you're
what?
dead.
Oh yeah, good point. It's like, no, you're dead, you can't go in there.
But is it not allowing you to open?
I had a file open, which is where I keep all my game notes. It was just like, nope, you can't have that.
Is it already open?
It is now. It was on taskbar, it just wasn't, like, reopening.
What program?
Explorer.
It was on taskbar? You mean just a folder?
Yeah.
Oh. Maybe just take up.
I think it was just stuck. Uh, Being as we're done, I'm going to kill the stream off as well. Oh, if my Windows will let me catch.